Check.
Yo. Yeah. Let me know when you're ready.
All right, we are getting there. We are getting there.
Let me get that list out. Get it ready. There you go.
We are getting there. Hold on.
New York City Bagel Karen. Who's that?
Oh, my bad. I'm sorry. My fault. It must have been the lunch. I'm sorry.
No, I just showed you what it was, bro.
Yo, that was disgusting. Never show me that again.
Marshall Lattimore got arrested. Oh, you got a lot of shit. You have to. You caught up with Snowfall.
Almost. I gotta. Hold on. Let's get ready. Let's get ready.
Pookie, what's good, baby?
One time for Pookie.
Pookie, what's good, baby?
Put that music on. Let's go.
One time for Pookie.
Pookie, what's good, baby?
All right, man. I think we're good to go.
What up, Bushwick? What up, Brooklyn? What up, Bushwick? What up, Brooklyn?
Welcome back, y'all. Welcome back, man. A new week, new drama, new BS.
Yeah, definitely new BS.
I thought you were gonna leave the dress shirt on with the Versace,
the Bobby Champagne
with the Versace shades. My son wanted to do a pop-in. Are you trying to say hi right now, Papa?
The Papi Mango.
Are you trying to jump in and say hi?
This is not Jackie. This is Papi Mango. They call me Papi Mango, okay?
Your dollars was good. What's good?
Mango. Hey, Mango.
Yo, today, dollars, we got a special guest today. All right.
Papi Mango's
we got Papi Mango, aka Papi Jekin.
Hey. Ya tú sabes, loco, ya tú sabes. Y yo hablo así.
And
Baby Ice.
And Baby Ice.
Baby Ice in the building.
Baby Ice jumping out from the corner. Oh man.
Oh yeah, I was dead ass dressed to impress. I came from a wake, man. R.I.P.
R.I.P. the Mets. R.I.P. the Mets. Is that where we're going with it early?
Baby Ice is in the building.
Ice. Not right now.
Ice, baby.
That is working from home right now. working from home right now.
Working from their home like usual. All right, Ice is out the building, coming up, Baby Ice showing up.
We had a guest that we didn't know we were gonna have today. All right.
How was your week?
My week was great, but we have to clarify. So you said you just came back. Did you do like a ritual to like resurrect the Mets, or was it like?
All jokes aside, I went to my girl's. Her aunt passed away. Her wake was today, so I went there. That's why I was pretty gloomy. But as for the Mets, oh man, I don't even want to talk about them. Do you think they're gonna get this signing done, bro, with Lindor?
Whether it's at the last minute or whether they're gonna get it done. You have to get it done.
You have to get it done. It's two different things.
No,
we're not talking about the Yankees, all right?
You're not talking about that Mets out of your system. That's Mets syndrome. You're already thinking negative.
Cohen is on Twitter asking how much should we pay this.
So, because I also think part of it has to do with. I'm sure Lindor's team is bugging. They want to, so it's about having position and having like leverage, right?
Yeah.
So we know, like Lindor has the leverage. Let's not deny that Lindor doesn't have the leverage. He clearly has the leverage.
Yes. And spring training, he's fucking destroying spring training.
He's trying to utilize. Well, I hate spring training. I don't even want to.
But he's destroying right now.
But just the fact that he has that much leverage, I think you have to capitalize on that. It's rare that a player gets to have that leverage, and I think like he has to step away and his agent has to handle that. Now it's gonna get ugly. It's gonna be back and forth, but at the end of the day, the same way it got ugly for DJ with the Yankees, there's gonna be a price.
But everybody knew that DJ was coming back to New York. Everybody knew that nobody was gonna outbid
And that's what I feel about the Mets and Lindor.
So
I don't feel that anybody's going to outbid them. I feel that Cohen knows that he's got to open up his wallet, but he's going to open up his wallet and not be made a fool of as a new owner. Does that make sense?
No, it makes sense, but
Yeah.
I don't see. I have a little idiot theory myself. I think Cohen obviously has the money, can just do whatever he wants, right? But I think Sandy Alderson, right, who's the president of baseball operations or whatever, I don't think he's used to spending, and that's what I'm afraid of, because he was ready to spend $45 million on the pitcher. I don't even want to say his name, on the pitcher. I'm just gonna say on the pitcher. But we didn't trade for Arenado with that, and it was a contract, and he could have got rid of Cano at the same time.
I think because
I'm afraid of Alderson. I don't know if Alderson can get it done. I'm not gonna lie.
I think he can get it done. I think at some point, if it gets too crazy, the owner will step in. But I think because of the Bauer situation, I think that might have gotten to you. But I also think you have to understand, like, the Dodgers kind of like threw this last desperate Hail Mary, and it worked.
It wasn't about, all right. So it's not necessarily that I was upset about how much they were offering him. I was upset that they were offering him anything when we don't need pitching. I'm digressing right now, but that's what I was upset. If you would,
I think you always need pitching, yo. You always need pitching.
Nah.
I understand what you're saying.
Nah.
I think
you get a cornerstone. You get a cornerstone in your infield for the next 10 years.
I
don't
get
go
what
for
you're
that?
saying, but if you look at the number of elite everyday players, right, versus elite
I
starting
think you
pitchers.
think Bauer's an elite pitcher. I don't find him an elite pitcher.
No, yes. That I will agree with. He definitely kind of capitalized. Like, there's no, I don't agree. What he got paid is absurd.
He's not a top 5 pitcher.
He's not. Yeah, exactly. He got paid. I mean, it would have been embarrassing. Can you imagine being DeGrom in that locker room and you're paying?
Bruh.
Exactly. Like, it's offensive to the real best pitcher on the team.
Best pitcher in baseball.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I wouldn't argue that. It could be any day. It could be Cole.
Yeah,
it could be
Cole.
DeGrom. It could be like
Max Scherzer.
yeah, like it varies. But there's no denying that DeGrom is at the very tippy top.
You can't argue he's a top 3 pitcher.
Exactly. So you're gonna have somebody come into the locker room who's making almost double what the
But
guy's
Sandy
making?
was willing to do that. But he doesn't go after an elite third baseman that, for whatever you want to say, let's say he just hits good at Coors Field. His defense, he's gotten 2 platinum gloves. Meaning that means he's the best defender in baseball. You don't shore him up, and then I see it like this with the Lindor thing, right? If they don't sign Lindor, what the fuck did they do this offseason? What's the big splash this offseason? A backup catcher, you make a starter?
So
Get the fuck out of here.
yeah, I mean, well, first of all,
Bruh.
I get it. If you don't have Lindor, then yeah, it's not. But you
fucking
got
shitty-
Lindor, so you can't say what was the
No,
big
you got
acquisition.
Lindor for 1 year.
But I also think that third base in general in baseball is just like heavily saturated right now. So I don't know if it makes sense to. Yeah,
You think so?
Yeah, look at the position, especially anybody
I mean,
that plays
defensively,
fantasy baseball. Third base is
There's so many good
loaded.
third base.
Yeah, there's loaded at third base.
Man, but not the Mets.
No. I know what you're saying. I believe me, I completely get it. I just don't think Arenado.
So you're not putting him at the top.
I think they played it right. If they were able to get Bauer at a respectable price, I would have said do it.
Dude, if they would have paid Bauer $40-something million,
That would have been insane. I
not get Arenado, I would have lost my
I
mind.
would have been laughing. I would have been laughing at you guys. I'm sorry. That's
All right,
outrageous.
let's move on. That's the Mets talk. Let's talk about owners. I don't know if you heard about it. What's his name? Dolan. Recently, the last Knicks game, there was a fan that wore of Knicks need to get rid of James Dolan or something or other like that.
That's a reoccurring thing. He's still getting mad at that.
Kicked him out of the arena and banned him for life. A fan.
You know, at some point, I mean, he's so rich you can't ever touch him, right? But at some point, like, somebody's gonna just like somebody's gonna say it's worth it. I'll spend the week in the bookings or whatever, like just to get one. Yeah, just to get one shot at him, yo. One swing.
But the thing is that
one swing at
dude, the
Dolan.
Knicks are like the story of the NBA this year because they were not supposed to be this good.
Oh, Big Papa in the house. Yes. we have to talk baseball talk.
We will. But let's finish.
We have to no. I know. I gotta give. Yes, I do agree with you. This should be our year. The rotation is a little patchwork, but getting Domingo back, I'm hoping we could pull it off, Chris.
Oh my God, Yankee fan. Oh my God. Yo, Dollar, where you at, Dollar, man? Come on, man. I need you to start talking in the comments, man. We got
Guys,
Yankee fans in
first
the
of
building.
all, opening week, man. It's opening week, yo. It's crazy.
Next
Time
week, right?
flies. Opening week.
Wednesday,
This week coming up.
Wednesday.
Before we come back.
Yeah, we'll come back. Wednesday.
Before we come back. So I definitely think we wanted to talk about that.
I will be in my Mets attire next week. I guarantee that. I will be Mets out. If
I
you want the
played
Yankees
myself
out,
for
I'm gonna
not
be Mets
having.
out.
Oh no, we can't play the songs anyway. But I wanted to have a little back and forth, a little meet the Mets, a little yeah. No, not even that. Like I'm talking about like traditional.
So let's do it. Let's do this. Next week you be you're Yankeed up. I'm Mets up.
Yes.
All right, we'll do it.
Well, I also wanted to discuss possibility of going to opening day. I don't know if you could pull a day off, but it's on a Thursday.
I don't think I could. No, I definitely could.
I wanted to talk. I know because they're playing the Marlins. I figured it's opening day. We got to try to make it happen.
Clap it up for us being vaccinated. We get to go.
Chris said if someone snuffs James Dolan, I'm giving him an extra chicken patty.
But yeah, James Dolan. The Knicks have been doing. The Knicks have been doing like so good this year. You got Worldwide West. You got what's the other guys? The guy that's his boss.
They're doing beyond.
I'm saying they're
doing beyond good. They're doing amazing.
I'm actually, as a Knicks fan, I'm upset. I want them to lose. I want them to get higher draft pick.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say. I see what you're saying. But
I'm super happy with that.
But yeah, I was gonna say like for the decades and decades to actually see a young, promising.
I love that they didn't trade anybody away.
Yeah. Randall's super overperforming. Yeah. Randall's just awesome.
But is this? It's not a contract year.
No, it's not.
But that's what I'm saying.
That's what makes it
even better. Is he overperforming, or is he starting to reach his prime?
No, I don't know, man. I get what you're saying. Like he kind of came into his own. But it was out of nowhere. He must have been like definitely working on his game with somebody different.
He was playing good. He averaging a double with
never looked like this though.
With the Pelicans.
Never looked like this. The confidence that he's playing with right now is like is just crazy.
And the grit. I like the grit.
And I think him earning that spot on the All-Star team kind of like definitely made him feel like validated.
Deservingly,
too. Yeah. No, absolutely deservingly.
So anyway,
but made him feel validated.
Yeah, for sure. So the Knicks are moving in the right direction. We agree on that.
Yes.
And then the owner goes and does this bozo move.
Yes.
Like, why are you so fucking petty, man?
A typical Dolan move.
Congratulations, you played yourself.
On,
I mean, it's Dolan. Does it really surprise you?
I'm not surprised, but it's just you take away from the fact that the Knicks are actually being okay. They're kind of relevant, right? They actually are relevant.
Yeah.
And everybody. And I'm sorry, I think the Brooklyn Nets are going to win the championship if they're healthy. But nobody's talking about the Nets. We live in New York.
Yeah.
It's still a Knicks town.
It's still a Knicks town. It is still a Knicks town.
It's like the Yankees and the Mets.
The Mets. I think the Nets are getting more coverage everywhere outside except New York.
Yeah.
If that, like. You know what I mean? Like that just shows you how much of a Knicks. Like it's still. That's not gonna change. That's not gonna change. That's not gonna change.
But Dolan, man, like, come on, bro. Like, don't fuck up the headlines with your pettiness, bro. Like, come on, man.
I think until he does something that really like tarnishes. Like I don't think. I mean,
they can't do nothing about him. He's like I think a top 3 or 4 wealthiest owners in basketball.
You would like hope for like a Karen moment from him, right? Like some racist rant or something that would be like, oh, he's got it like a Don Sterling situation. But unfortunately, we're stuck with him until that happens.
I'm gonna say this: I don't think he's a bad owner when it comes to getting the players. He's willing to spend the money.
Yeah,
I think he's just an asshole.
Like
the Will Ponds were terrible owners. They didn't get anybody,
but sometimes he can get in the way. Sometimes
he does get in the way.
Yeah.
But I don't think he's a terrible owner. I think he's just an asshole. The Will Ponds were terrible owners.
Yeah. I can't repeat that, Chris, but you're
bruh. If you guys are live with us, you can see what Chris wrote.
Yeah.
We're not going to
anybody in the chat, you can see what Chris wrote. Chris, I can't.
Chris is an African American man. So when you see the comments, you understand what he said. Wait, but he did he say it in that fashion? Because that fashion is acceptable in the hood.
No, so hold on, wait. So wait, if we going down that road, we gotta talk about Bagel Karen. You have to talk about.
You brought up. I don't know this. I don't.
Okay,
okay.
I'll give you. You gotta look at the video. It's on. It's got to be on TMZ.
But yeah. Tell me. Explain to me. I'll look it up.
So she's in this bagel spot. It's got to be in the city because I'm like, yo, what kind of bagel spot looks like this? First of all, it's got to be like Midtown, like some fancy bougie.
Gotcha. I looked up.
Cafe.
All I put was bagel, and that shit popped up.
Bagel Karen. I guarantee you, she's gonna come up.
I saw this girl. She was acting like an asshole.
So she uses a phrase that if you're from the hood, it's very common, but you know, in light of everything that's happened the last couple of years, you know.
All right. In her defense, okay. So when you come from our neighborhood, right?
Yeah.
You deal with it, right?
Yeah.
Calling somebody a bitch ass N word.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. It's common. It's definitely
like,
common.
Bitch ass, and you say that.
Definitely common.
I don't think that's the same thing as saying you.
Yeah.
N-word.
No. That's where I agree with you. My problem is like it's you got to take everything into context. Where she's at, what she looks like, who like she ain't.
She's not the complexion that can be saying that word. But you don't know what she was raised at.
So there's so much to the backstory, and they even interviewed her husband, her ex-husband, or I don't even know if it's an ex-husband. It's her child's father, basically her children's father. She has kids from a black man.
Yep. They got pictures of her wearing the "Make America Great Again."
So that's the part that got me bugging.
No.
That's the part that got me bugging.
All right, okay, hold on. I got a friend, a really close friend of mine, right? I'm not going to say his name. He's an African-American man, too. He's my guy. He's like my brother. And he's super pro-Trump. Right? And Make America Great, he's pro all that.
Yeah.
Right? So I think anything associated with Trump now has this stigmatism where people say, oh, you support Trump, you're a fucking racist. So if I wear Make America, like I don't think Kanye wore a hat, right?
Well, first of all, the origins of that,
clearly we know that.
It's from Ronald Reagan. It's like an 80s thing. It's crazy. Like, so it's not like a bad thing, but it warped into this because
of the actions that he was doing. But like, I mean, I have a theory about Trump too. I think Trump was Bullworth. Have you ever saw the movie Bullworth? I've said it before.
Somebody put my man smashed Bagel Karen on 15-cent wing night in Albany.
Bruh.
That's funny. I like that. That's why she mad.
Fuck you, Bagel Karen.
Yo.
But in her defense, like I don't know where she was from, but using that terminology, I don't think that terminology is as derogatory as they're making it seem.
Yeah, no. It definitely isn't. It's just that's why I said like timing is everything. You like I'm guilty. Born, raised like in the hood around everybody. That
I might have said it a couple times on this show.
Exactly. I mean, that's what I'm saying. It was a part of my vocabulary. And I've been trying little by little to like get away from it because
I don't think I'm ever gonna get away from it.
I
gotta leave New York to get away from it. Especially New York. It's like a New York lingo.
It is, especially. I mean, I don't want to say. I don't want to like just say Brooklyn. I'm sure other boroughs.
Nah, but New York,
but
Brooklyn for sure.
But Brooklyn for sure, exactly. So
yeah, for sure.
It's something that
But we live.
I just became more conscious of now because
we live in sensitive times.
Yeah, exactly.
When you grab a woman's shoulder in the job and she's saying you inappropriately touched her, and she's charging you for sexual harassment,
it's overly sensitive.
Dude, we live in a sensitive time.
First of all, shorty,
you're a liar.
All right, I just want to say, like, let's be real. First of all, shorty,
you're a liar.
All right. Nobody wanted to touch.
We saw your pictures.
If I cut you, you're gonna bleed gravy. So nobody wanted to touch you. Stop it. All right. All right, like I'm
get your turkey-based
it's getting out of hand.
So,
it's getting out of hand. So, but when it comes to that word, I understand. Like, it's like, you know what?
There's always gonna be
as you grow older,
there's
you
always
gotta
gonna be some kind of stigma with that word.
Yeah,
because I may say that word and I'm hanging out with all my boys and we talk about blacks, Spanish, whites, and we're all hanging out, and it may fly. But I may go to Atlanta and say that, and they'll be like, "Yo, what the fuck you said?"
Yeah,
and they won't understand it. So it's a sensitive. It's a sensitive word. I mean, I
in
use it all
the
the time.
context she used it though, I understand what you're saying.
For being a New Yorker,
and she used it properly,
Yeah,
which is why I was
yeah.
like, "Yo, I kind of understand like in that context." But the fact that
she used it like if she's used to getting black cock, like she knows what to do.
Yeah, yeah. She's like,
I'm black dick. I'd had black dick before.
She said it like she knew I'm gonna press the buttons right now. Like I'm gonna set it off right now. Yeah.
I mean, she's gonna say bitch ass motherfucker, but bitch ass N word is.
If you from the hood and you see the video and you like see the whole situation, she used it in the right context, like you would use it in the hood, but. She still gets the
Congratulations, you played yourself.
Because
everybody's watching. You
man. You just can't do and say things like that
and
anymore.
you know what I find hilarious too? If you're a white person and you have something to say, right? You automatically are labeled. A Karen.
No, so that's another thing. I feel
Bagel
anybody
Karen.
that's really named Karen.
Like
your name is a meme. I feel bad. Like
you know they have a male version of Karen, right? I forgot the word for it.
Yeah, I forgot what the male version is. I think I know who you're talking about.
No, I'm saying they have a name for it.
I thought it was Ken. You got to look that up. It's Ken and Karen.
It's Terry.
Is it Terry? Yeah. Really?
So the female version is no. Wait, what the fuck?
No, it can't be.
It's Kyle.
Kyle and Karen. I told you.
Kyle, Ken, Karen.
I wasn't that off. I said Ken and Karen.
Ken, Karen. That's what it is. So, yeah.
Kyle, Ken, and Karen.
Well, it's like you can't have an opinion anymore, man.
Yo, listen. You know what's funny? If you ever watch the Chappelle show, you know there's that drop. I need that drop, man. These white people are fucking up.
Remember when Chappelle had the draft?
Oh, that's one of the best episodes ever. Yeah. That's one of the best episodes.
The best episode of Chappelle.
I said one of the best. That's one of the best episodes ever. That is one of the best.
The best skit ever was the racist KKK guy.
Oh no, big no.
Tyler Biggs is a crackhead.
Clayton Bigsby. Clayton Bigsby is the absolute yes, absolutely
the best skit ever.
But when you think about how much work it took to pull off that draft and how they pulled it off, you have to give that segment is props, yo.
The Chinese people.
Yes,
we draft. The Wu-Tang Clan.
The Wu-Tang Clan.
That shit was OD, bro.
That's absolutely one of the best. Absolutely one of the best.
All right, let's move on. Karen.
Bagel Karen.
Bagel Karen. Watch
Bagel Karen is finished.
Watch you say bitch ass, whatever.
Yeah. I would say black children or black baby father. Just stop saying the N-word, period.
Because people are watching. All right, moving on. The NBA trade deadline just came by. A couple big moves. We saw Aaron Gordon go to Denver.
To the Nuggets, yeah.
Oladipo go to Miami.
What
else?
That move I like, but I like Gordon to the Nuggets, man.
And they gave up nobody. Well, they gave up Gary Harris and somebody else. What about Powell going to the Trailblazers?
Wait.
Norman Powell from the Raptors. He went to the Trailblazers for I think Gary Trent Jr. and somebody else. And Rodney Hood. So players they're good players.
I was surprised that Lowry didn't get
once I saw Powell go, they're still in playoff contention. So they're not gonna get rid of.
So they're not gonna get rid of. Okay, yeah, that makes sense.
Once I saw Powell go, I was like, they're not getting rid of Lowry.
Yo, Jose, yes, Knicks are back, man. Knicks tape. Knicks are back. We already discussed your boy Dolan though, so
you're late.
A little bit late, Jose. It's all right.
Are you mad the Knicks didn't make a move?
No, because what are they really gonna
do?
Well,
they did make a move. They picked up Ferguson or something.
Yeah, like that? But you know what would be typical Knicks? Trade away a young talent to somebody else. Like no, I was glad they didn't do anything. I wanted
them to get Alonzo Ball. I think Alonzo Ball fits the team well because he plays defense. But I didn't know what they would give up for him.
I don't like. In 2K it might make sense, but in real life I don't think it makes sense.
If you watch the Knicks games, the Knicks don't get easy points. Everything is half court. Lonzo likes to run. They have a young team; they can run, but they don't have a point guard that's constantly running.
But I think what I see what you're saying. I just don't think he fits that team.
I disagree, but all right. Well, I wanted them to get Alonzo. I wanted them to get Oladipo too, but I didn't know who he was going to give up for. I didn't want to give up.
Yeah, they traded Rivers. I mean, he wasn't in the rotation anymore. That makes sense. He's a good player though.
Rivers had rubbed Thibodeau wrong. I believe that because when Rivers was playing, he was playing good.
Yeah, he was. He wasn't
playing bad.
Yeah.
To get kicked out of the rotation, like if you were playing like a scrub, like Knox was playing like shit.
It's not so much playing like a scrub. He wasn't like. If you
Dude,
look
he
at
was
the way
playing good, bro.
Yeah, but if you look at the way the offense flows, I've seen Rivers.
He won the game for us.
Yeah, but Rivers,
by himself.
Rivers forces a lot of action. So Rivers in his head believes that he's better than he actually is. If you watch him play, I'm dead serious. Listen, anybody that watches basketball, you tell me if I'm wrong right now.
I like Austin Rivers.
Yes, but like the way he plays versus the way he thinks in his mind, they're not the same. He thinks he's a Curry. He thinks he's one of the Curry brothers. He's not. No, you're not that good.
I agree. I think he does think he won the Curry.
Yeah, he thinks.
But he's not a bad player. He's a good player,
I'm not saying he's a bad
bro.
player, but you can't have a player that thinks he's better than he actually is. He's out of touch with reality. And when you're trying to win ball games, you can't have somebody chucking up like terrible shots.
Like I said, I think he rubbed Thibodeau wrong.
Yeah, I prefer Doc Rivers too. Exactly.
You prefer Doc over Thibodeau or Doc over?
No. He's an OG, so he remembers Doc Rivers in the OG
well.
days. No, I'm good. Actually, you know what? Yes, these are my favorite. I see watermelons. Yo, these are dangerous. Sour Patch watermelons.
Go.
Now you're gonna be chewing and chomping on the mic. Come on, bro.
You can talk. All right. So you think Oladipo puts Miami over the top?
They agree with you. They said Ball would have been a good fit because we need a point guard. I don't view him as a point guard though. I don't view him as
the ball, bro.
I know he moves the ball.
I mean, he's not his brother. His brother clearly is way better.
That's what I'm saying. I don't view him as a today point guard.
No, yeah, man. He reminds me of Jason Kidd. I don't know if he's that.
You wilding right there.
No.
Jason Kidd, he reminds me of a poor Jalen Rose, a poor man's Jalen Rose.
No, but Jalen Rose can score.
A poor man's Jalen Rose.
Zoe's not really scoring. I like Zoe.
Jordan with the Shaq finger on the back.
Yeah. Well, you think Oladipo puts Miami in?
Yeah. Hey, but he's like Jordans, a pair of Jordans, but with the Shaq figure on the back. Oh, that was funny. That was funny.
But this is what I'm saying. All right, so the Knicks didn't do a trade. Miami. So Miami, I went to the finals last year with that team.
Yeah,
right?
and
so
they
now
improved.
they clearly improved.
They improved.
They got rid of
improved.
pieces that they weren't in. Like I said, wasn't in the rotation, and it's supposedly going to be signing LaMarcus Aldridge. He's getting bought out, and
so he's going to get bought out in San Antonio.
It's already.
So that's interesting. So now you got him on the open market. You got
Drummond to be on the
Drummond on the open market.
I think Drummond ends up in LA somewhere, in Lakers or Clippers.
That makes sense because I felt like the Lakers needed JaVale McGee.
That's why Denver traded.
Like
I think Denver traded for him.
Yeah, to block the Lakers from getting him. Yeah, that makes sense. I believe it too because I feel like they've changed since he's not on that team.
And they don't need him. Denver, they're not need him.
I agree with that.
But Oladipo,
I agree with that. Definitely.
They traded for a sharpshooter from Sacramento, and now if they get Aldridge, are they a top 3 or 4 team in the East?
I think what happens, so every time you make these moves, it's almost like you have to gel together, right, as a team. So I think it all depends on who actually is able to make it work. Because you can make these trades. It doesn't mean that it's going to translate on the court.
But the playoffs don't start for another month.
No. So this time, but again, players got to be willing to accept these new roles or like things are going to change. And that's why I thought, like, when Harden came, I'm like, I knew that they knew each other.
I'm super surprised.
No, exactly.
I'm fucking stunned.
That's exactly.
I said it wasn't going to work.
So that's exactly what
I
I'm
said it was
about.
not going to work.
I didn't think it was going to work either. You can't have 3 players of that ability and like, there's only one basketball.
I think KD can play with anybody. Because he doesn't have to put up a lot of shots.
Well, he also had that experience with Golden State, right? So he was okay with
Kyrie's a head case, but I was like, "There's no way Harden's gonna come."
That was my thought, and I thought that they were gonna try to take away from players like Harris, and instead they actually learned to make those players better.
Harden,
so
Harden's my MVP, by the way.
Yeah,
I think Harden's the MVP of the league this year.
Suns or Blazers coming out of the West. Jose, I don't know about that. I'm
gonna say this. I actually, those are the 2 teams that I'm going for in the West.
I
Love
like
Portland because of Melo, and I'm going for Phoenix. I love Booker and Chris Paul. I'm a fan.
I get why you guys are into these teams, but
a healthy Lakers, nobody's gonna beat them.
That's 1. 2. I also think Denver's way more battle tested than the Suns, and I think if they match up, I think Denver just destroys them.
Yeah, so
I don't
Murray's
even
gonna
think
step
it's
it up, and now they got Gordon with the athleticism. I think they're gonna be good. I think Utah is bullshit. I'm sorry. Utah reminds me of. You remember a couple years ago when LeBron was on the East and Toronto always had the best record with DeRozan,
Yeah,
Lowry, and they always had the best record. They always had the best record,
and when
they came back to it, they got smoked. That's how I see Utah. I see Utah getting smoked.
I view them as a 8 seed that is just somehow playing out of their mind.
Dude, they got the best record in the
I know.
NBA.
I don't view them as.
I see them as a team that's been playing together for a long time.
Listen,
But I don't see them. I don't see them making any real noise.
there's a term that I use when it comes to situations like that. It's called regular season heroes. Robinson Cano is a great example of a regular season hero. I've experienced a long career of Robinson Cano, just lights out in the regular season.
Every Met player,
and then in the playoffs, it's all right. Those are regular season heroes. Clayton Kershaw, until I guess now with his title, was also a regular season hero. Like
Verlander was like that for a while too.
Yeah, there's just players that are just like out of this world, and then in the playoffs they just.
And the funny thing about and it's vice versa too.
Yeah,
player that's fucking doodoo for playoffs for some reason.
I'm curious to see what Rosarena does this regular season, because he was outstanding in the playoffs.
It was him and Seager. They were the best two players in baseball. They were the best two players in baseball. I would say Correa was pretty good too during the playoffs. But those are I think those are the best 3 players in baseball in the playoffs.
Chris Chapman killed us. Oh yeah, actually I'm sorry. Hold up, wait. I gotta give you credit there. Yes, Chapman is also a regular season hero. Absolutely.
Which Matt Chapman?
Bro, no, Aroldis Chapman.
He does.
No, he's a regular season hero, bro. I watched him do it with the Cubs, and I watched him do it twice with the Yankees.
He won a championship with the Cubs.
Yeah. You know why? Carl Edwards Jr. came out and saved that game.
Somebody bombed his shit.
Yes.
Cleveland.
That's what I'm saying.
Who's the guy that bombed
That's what I'm saying, bro. Yes. Chris, excellent. Yes, you are absolutely right. Aroldis Chapman is just doo-doo.
What's his name? The short guy bombed his shit too.
Yeah, no. So I'll give you that. A-Rod definitely was sus. But that one year, and I actually saw a couple of those games live. No, A-Rod had that one postseason in 2009.
MVP.
He was absolutely outstanding. The Yankees would not have that title without him. So that just like Steve Young got that title and that weight off his back, I think A-Rod getting that title in 2009 takes that off his back also.
Yep.
Yeah, nobody's Mariano. Mariano's in a league of his own when it comes to the postseason. But even he has a few.
I think he was a setup guy.
Even though I don't want to say doo-doo.
Arizona.
He just had no, but they didn't really kill him. If you ever look at the games that he lost, man, it's like these like broken bat, like just
walks that bullshit ass blooper or Luis Gonzalez. They won them the game.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like it's just always some bad luck that happens to Mariano, man.
Yeah, I mean,
was any better on Dancing with the Stars?
Bruh.
That's funny.
But all right, moving on.
Yo, first I gotta say, hold up, man. There's a lot of Bushwick and Brooklyn in here right now.
What up, Bushwick? What up, Brooklyn?
I gotta shout out all the Brooklyn representatives, even if y'all not in New York anymore. I know Jose, you all the way out there, LA. Thank you for checking in, man. I appreciate that, man.
When you from Brooklyn, you always
ESPN zone. Yo, Chris, I don't want to talk about that. You bringing up really like just horrible memories right now. ESPN zone. You remember ESPN zone in Times Square?
Isn't it?
Me and Chris were there for that Luis Gonzalez.
Oh
yeah.
All right. So that
hurt.
I'll make a confession. So I'm not a Yankee hater, right? I've
yeah.
But I'm not gonna lie. I was literally down the block from him.
Yeah.
And it was like the 7th inning, 8th inning. I ran to my house, like, the houses are next to each other. So I ran to my house, made a sandwich. I ran back and eating the sandwich, and it's the 9th inning. And I think it was bases loaded, right, when they lost?
Yeah.
So it's bases loaded. I come in, and I was going for the Yankees. I'm a New York fan. So my boys, Yankees.
Well, I think this was 9/11 too, so it was kind of easy to pull for New York at that time.
No, 9/11 was with the Mets. They played the Mets in 9/11.
No. But that World Series, no, 2000 was with the Mets. 2001 was against the Diamondbacks. The 2 epic games in Yankee Stadium. That was all after 9/11.
So I'm in the house and let's go Yankees. But when Luis Gonzalez hit that hit,
yeah,
I felt like
the internet came out. Yeah. The internet came out. He was like, yes.
I was like, I was so happy.
This is gonna be a long baseball season.
I
This is
was
what I'm
so
gonna do.
happy.
Every time the Yankees go through some torture or pain, bro, this is what I'm gonna deal with. It's gonna be a long season.
I'm not one of those.
He's saying that now.
Dude.
Let the Mets sweep the Yankees in the Subway Series, and let's see what kind of talk.
We got to make sure we go to those games.
I told you.
No. Hold on. I'm not that. Not now. I'm not that. I'm not one of those because I hate the fans that do that. But when I was in the house that day,
So you're not part of the 7-line army?
oh my
Or
god, I'm not.
You're not down with the 7-line
I mean,
army?
when we go to the Met, when we go to the Subway Series, I'm definitely.
Chris
going with my
said
mind.
never. Yeah, Chris, don't say never, bro. Listen to me. You get a nice little string of hot pitching from the Mets, and that would be possible.
And not to mention, we usually do good against you guys in the Subway Series.
No, I just think
We'll beat you in the Subway Series, but don't make the playoffs.
yeah, that
And then
sounds
you guys
about
will go to the
right.
World Series.
That sounds about right. That sounds about right.
That's
No,
like enough.
absolutely.
If it's somebody, that's enough.
No, but I think that's what makes it. That's what I'm looking forward to it even more this year because every year it's always great games.
But it's just
But now it's like you got Lindor, you got this owner that's willing to jump out the window. Like,
but he hasn't. Stop saying that. Everything's willing, but he hasn't fucking done anything. How much money has
what
he
do you
spent?
So hold on.
They went under the cap.
You really believe that if he wasn't here, they wouldn't? They still work that Lindor deal? I don't believe that.
But I think so.
I don't believe that.
I think so.
Because you don't make that trade unless you plan on giving him the bag.
Hopefully, that's what we're hoping.
Yeah, but the plan is to give him the bag.
Hopefully,
The plan is to give him the bag. He's hoping that Lindor's people don't, try to jump out the
already
window.
said it. You gonna fucking pay me, or I'm not signing, bro.
Listen,
The best
I don't
shortstop
know,
in
man.
I'm sorry. He's the best shortstop in baseball. If not the best, he's the top 3 shortstop in baseball. Tatis got 340 for
The Mets
14
win the
years.
Subway Series and give out unlimited one-day Metro cards.
Yo, it'd be like that. It'd be like that, bro. Yo, but we not. Yo, listen, man. Chris or whoever else, we're not tolerating the Mets.
I got inmates on my unit who could beat the Mets.
We're not tolerating the Mets slander.
You gotta
man.
understand.
Get the fuck out of
no,
here.
hold on, Chris.
This
don't,
is not the Frank
Chris.
White podcast.
No,
all right?
no.
This is the Greene Central podcast. We are not going to tolerate the Mets hate. You hear me? If I could kick you out the chat room, I would. I swear.
Oh man.
Tolerate that shit.
Man. Yeah, I'm done right now. Yo, you know what's funny too is that Chris. Listen, we've had this discussion before. Like when I was growing up, like I grew up watching both.
Yeah.
I Howard Johnson, 91. Like I grew up watching both. I was never.
I think the only decade
there
you
was
guys
never a divide.
The only decade the Yankees sucked was the 80s. That's the only decade they ever sucked because all they had was Don Mattingly. Right?
Well. Ironically, we really stunk, and
That's what I'm saying.
I
Was
don't
the
know
80s.
why. I just remember going
I think the 80s.
to Yankee games.
Yeah.
Like they were terrible,
Yeah.
but the bleacher seats were what were bleacher seats, Chris? Like
A fucking
$4.50,
can of
$4.50 or $4.25.
I remember when the Mets, I used to go
Like
with Joel to the Met games.
That's what I'm
with
saying.
2 can of Cokes.
Yes.
Them get it free.
Yes. All right. So just like sitting in the bleachers changed my life. Just sitting in those right field bleachers changed my life. Like I learned.
That's real fans up there.
No,
real
not
fucking
not
fans.
real fans. No, psychotic fans.
Yeah.
Psychotic alcoholics in the right field
Dude.
bleachers. And I'm a 14, 15-year-old kid sitting in this environment.
Dude, I was in a Met game, right? And I know Met fans aren't as crazy as Yankee fans. I'll let them know right now. I've been to Yankee games. You guys are fucking nuts. I don't think nobody's more nuts than Philly fans or fucking
Hold up.
or Red Sox fans.
Hold up. I'm gonna hit that again. All right.
Philly fans
Philly
are
fans
insane,
are out of
bro.
this mind. And then the minute that beer gets in them, it's
They're
even
nuts.
worse.
But I went to a fucking Met game, and this girl and her boyfriend had on a Braves. We were playing the Braves.
Yeah.
And the game was close and the Braves started winning. And the drinks started getting in. These dudes started throwing ketchup packs at them. Open ketchup packs.
It doesn't surprise me. That doesn't surprise me.
They had to leave. I'm watching the shit. And they kept calling the guards to come.
Yeah.
And there was so many people throwing the shit at them that they didn't know who it was. And
Yeah.
I'm literally right next to them. And there's a bunch of people. They're opening up the mustard, opening up the ketchup, and throwing at them. I was like, holy fucking shit. I love being a Met fan, but Jesus Christ. You know who's got crazy fans too? I don't know if you ever been to I know you're a Giants fan, but the fucking Bills. the Bills take over the Jets.
Yeah. Especially recently, that Bills Mafia or whatever, they're psychotic.
The Bills
bro.
are the second team I like. I'm a Niners fan, die hard.
Yeah.
And then perfect segue to talk about the Niners trade. We'll get into that in a second. But the Bills, dude, they take over the stadium.
Yeah, I believe it.
To the point where
I believe it.
They start shitting on the Jet fans, and the Jet fans don't.
Well,
do
the
that.
Jet fans are a bunch of pansies. I'm sorry. Let's be real here. The Jet fans are a bunch of pansies. I'm sorry. Anybody out there, if I know you and you're a Jet fan, you're probably a real fan, but I won't really consider you a real fan.
He called me Billy Ripken.
Yo, listen, no, Chris, that story is crazy. That story is crazy.
Oh, you had an issue with Billy Ripken?
I had an issue with Billy Ripken.
Oh,
Tell it.
All right.
Tell it.
Tell it.
I feel like I can't do this story justice.
Tell it.
Chris, I don't even know. What was I, like 15 at the time?
I want all the smoke.
So, listen, I skipped school. We're waiting. We first of all, can I just tell you, we used to get there so dumb early. All right?
You should have practiced. Joel had put
No, we were like the first. Not only see them practice, we were the first people in line for the bleachers. All right. I look back at it now and I was like, yo, we were crazy, bro. We're standing right next to Yankee Stadium, kids, and like just like it's all good. And that time around Yankee Stadium was wild.
Yeah, in the Bronx.
Crack needles everywhere. Like it was bugging. So
what happened? What happened, Billy Ripken?
So I'm like 15. Boom. I get my ticket. We go inside. The players are practicing. Billy Ripken is by the warning track. So, I mean, it's the right field bleachers. Anybody that's on the opposing team is getting it. We didn't care who it was. I start just talking smack to him. But we would always talk smack to get a reaction. Obviously. The same thing like what people do today.
You're trolling them.
Yeah, exactly. And I start saying, I said some wild shit. Looking back at it now, like, yo, I said some foul-ish. All right, I'm like, yo, Billy. I'm like, Billy, you don't even belong in the league. You're only here because of your father and your brother. Yo, bro, listen to me. When I uttered that, all right, and I yelled it, all right. The bleachers are almost empty. The stadium's empty. So everybody on the field.
You got to echo.
They heard that.
Billy.
Yo, bro, he turned around and like jetted for the wall. He wanted to climb up the wall. Bro. And I think it was me, Chris. Yo, we're pointing down laughing. And in my head, I'm like, oh, like, yo, he's tight. Like, he's really yo, the players are pulling him back. Like, I mean, let's be real. I touched the nerve, but like, let's be real. He's a minor league player at best. He definitely was in the league.
Yeah.
This was with the Rangers.
Yeah, he was solid.
He was at the end of his career. This was with the Rangers. He shouldn't even be on the team. Yo, bro, I think if I ever see Billy and I say that story, he's gonna be like, "You motherfucker." Yo, when I'm talking about like
to beat the shit out of you,
they
Ice.
were pulling him. Think about the old wall. Yo, he was really trying to climb up the wall. Like Chris, if I'm lying, I'm flying. Like, yo, he was trying to climb.
He said that you said how it feels to be in your brother's shadow.
Yeah, that's yes. Yo, bro, I tell you, I said some wow. Yo, listen, Yankee fans are ruthless, bro. We're assholes. We're assholes, man. We're assholes, bro.
He was ready to kill you, Ice.
We're assholes, man.
He was ready to fucking kill you.
He really wanted to kill me. Yo, if I was on the field, he would have beat the.
I got one better. I don't know if it's better. I was at the Met game when Stanton hit the 2 home runs, the 2 fucking moonshots. You're not a Met fan, so you gotta understand. So he's there, and I'm on the same thing. I'm on the right field side, and I'm giving it to him. And this motherfucker hit a bomb that inning, and I'm still giving it to him. He hit another bomb, but he didn't give me the reaction. But I was.
He didn't look your direction when he came out.
When he came out, he started laughing. Like he's running to the field.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He didn't know where you were at. If he knew where you were at, he would have looked in your direction. Yes, yeah. Yo,
2 bombs.
Bombs. He's dope for that. You know who else was amazing like that? Griffey.
What?
Yo, the right field bleachers are crazy. It didn't matter what
time.
Bro, I'm talking about Griffey 94.
Yeah,
Griffey at 94.
Let's play baseball.
Bro, we're giving it to him. Yo, he's clapping in his glove during the game. All right? We're mocking him with chants. He's clapping in his glove with the right field bleachers, looking at us, pointing at us.
Did you see the Griffey story on the 30-30 with Griffey?
Oh yeah, he loved killing us.
No,
absolutely,
he said,
absolutely.
He told his agent, I'll play for any team but New York.
Yeah.
And he said that.
But he loved and respected the fans.
But he said Steinbrenner was a racist.
I believe it.
He said Steinbrenner
I believe it. That's why we need Dolan to mess up, but I believe it.
Yeah,
I believe it.
But
think about it.
Dolan's not a bad owner. He's just a fucking asshole.
The Yankees
he spends money.
Listen, it hurts me to say this, but the Yankees are the closest thing we have to a Republican baseball team. Like, I know that they're racist. I know that they're racist. There's no doubt that they're racist.
Vernon Wells. You just said with Vernon Wells too? Vernon Wells is a fucking bum.
No. I ain't doing nothing with Vernon Wells.
Toronto center fielder. He had like 1 or 2 good years. He's a fucking bum.
Somebody said I'm gonna time stamp this and send it to Billy Ripken. Yo,
I think he's on MLB tonight too. He's on that shit.
Listen, oh man, no, listen. I don't want no smoke with Billy, bro. I want to smoke with Billy, bro. I was a 15-year-old idiot kid.
How does it feel to be in your brother's shadow?
Yo, how does it feel to be in your brother's shadow? And I was like, the only reason you're in the majors, bro, is because of your dad and your brother. Yo, I was wilding, bro. I was wilding.
Bitch.
I was wilding. I feel bad. Yo, I feel bad. We can laugh about it now. Because being there and going through that, it was hilarious, bro.
All right, let's move on. Let's get off of baseball.
Chris says not a racist. Yo, Chris. The Yankees, come on, bro.
Yeah, you gotta relax. Just because you're a fan,
come on, bro.
Get the fuck out of here. You gotta relax.
Corporate Yankees, at times they get on my nerves too, man.
All right, moving on from baseball. And I mean, do you have anything else to say about the update? We're gonna touch on it next week.
Yeah, no, next week definitely. Opening day is Thursday. I'm hoping to go. I got a ticket, but if the weather is poo poo, I don't know. We'll see. Chris, I hope you're gonna be there. I'm going to opening day. You better be there.
What, Yankee Stadium?
Yeah.
Oh, because the Mets are
the following Thursday, and that's why I said I want to go.
I got the weekends or 7:00 game. I can't do the 8. I can't.
I know.
No puedes.
I know.
All right, moving on.
Vacation days, bro. You need them vacation days.
I don't want to get into it. Anyway,
I figured that's why.
Moving on. Football. The Niners traded their pick this year, and I think the 2022 first round pick to move up to get the 3rd pick overall.
I think it was
this year's first pick, which is the 12th pick.
I think another pick later on this year also.
Is it this year too?
Yeah. To move up is expensive, bro.
But
I think they got a deal, actually.
I'll tell you right now.
If you look at what they gave to move up, I think they got a pretty good deal.
I think they're looking to trade Jimmy, man.
That is the speculation. Right. But if that's the case, then you're just going to blow it up. They said
3 picks. So, wow. The 49ers trade up the number 3 overall pick.
Yeah.
Send Dolphins next 3 first-round picks. So
this
year and the next following 2 years.
That's highway robbery. Why would they even agree to that?
Yeah, dude. So the 12th pick, the 2022 pick.
And if it's to take an Alabama quarterback, are you kidding me?
No, I think they want to go after Justin Fields. I think they want to go after Justin Fields.
That's a lot, man. That's a lot to pay.
But you know what though?
That's a lot to pay.
Oh, Sammy Watkins signed. Huh? Sammy Watkins signed with the Ravens.
Chris, I agree, bro. That's a lot, bro.
But how about this? All right, because I'm I have big hopes. What if they use that? They can't. It sounds stupid. But I'll just say, what if they use that trade to get Watson, but they give the other 2 first round picks, so it doesn't make sense. Yeah, it's heavy. That's heavy. But that means the only way you give that much ammunition is you're going for a franchise quarterback. You think you found the franchise quarterback?
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. Like, There's not a franchise quarterback
besides the first pick. The Clemson kid is going to be fucking.
Like,
good.
if it was last year and you were trading up to get this kid from Oregon or like something like
the Clemson guy. He's George Lawrence. I think his name is.
Yeah,
the Clemson quarterback. He's the only surefire thing in the draft.
Besides that, nobody's a surefire thing.
He's supposed to.
Nobody's a surefire.
He's supposed to. They've been talking about him.
Like, I thought Matt Leinart would be decent. I thought Carson Palmer would be decent.
Carson Palmer was good.
He was all right.
Pro Bowls like crazy.
Yeah, you're right. Before he got hurt, I'll give you that. Before he got hurt.
What's his name? What the fuck is that guy's name from Clemson? Clemson quarterback. Is it Lawrence?
Trevor Lawrence. But Trevor Lawrence is going to probably go first overall.
I'm saying he's the only short thing, supposedly.
So you ain't getting him with the 3rd pick?
No.
So you're going to get the next best quarterback?
I think and that's between Wilson and Justin Fields.
So Fields is Oklahoma. I mean, Ohio State.
And the other guy's BYU.
All right. What I read that they were looking at taking the dude from Alabama, and I'm like, why would you
Mac
trade
Jones
up that
at 3?
That's what I'm saying. That's crazy.
That's insane.
I guess you got to be right with Justin. It's got to be Justin Fields, but even still, you don't know what you got there. He's definitely talented.
Yeah,
but you just mortgaged your future, and if that don't work out,
listen, the Rams did the same thing. The Rams don't have a first round pick for the next 5 years.
Yeah, but that team is deep enough.
But the Niners just came from the Super Bowl 2 years ago, and they brought back the whole team. Pretty much all else was Richard Sherman.
I think it's the battle of who can make worse decisions in California. I just think that's. As a Niners fan, you're okay with that trade?
I'm in the middle.
Okay, thank you. All right, you're being honest, and I appreciate that. Because there's no way you're gonna tell me that you're okay with that trade.
I just hope it doesn't end up being like we were just talking about the guy. What the guy from the Bears name is?
If they get Fields and he turns out to be awesome, then it's worth it. But I
don't know if he is going to be worth it. What's the guy's name that we were talking about from the Bears that he's on the Bills now, the quarterback?
Trubisky. Trubisky, yeah.
If it turned out to be a trade like that, because the Bears get a shit ton for Trubisky.
Oh man,
he's not even on the fucking team now.
He's not even on the team.
And that's another fucking disaster.
It absolutely is risky. And then you think about, I mean, we could go the same thing with Carson Wentz, even though I don't think they traded up to get him, but they threw all that money at him, so it's just
Carson
as bad.
Wentz, besides last year, Carson Wentz was a good player. Last year he was terrible, like really bad.
Yeah, like really.
But before last year, he was an elite quarterback.
I think he might have been like the worst quarterback in the league.
It was terrible. Like it was. But
worse than Trubisky?
You can't. That's why I think it was an injury or something like that. And we're gonna digress. And we're gonna talk about Wentz. You can't go from being considered. I'm not gonna say top tier, because top tier is like
he was never top tier, but he was an up and coming.
He played second tier.
Yeah,
but he almost won the MVP the year he got hurt. The year that Foles won the championship. He was the MVP of the league. If you don't get hurt, he's MVP.
Yeah. I'll give
you
that.
don't go from that type of talent to that fucking bad. Like really, I mean, he was terrible.
I think it's the Giants fan in me. I've got to be honest. It's the Giants fan in me. Anything the Eagles, I'm just like blah.
I feel the same way. That's why I was happy when they were talking to Russell Wilson trades. I was like, yeah, get him the fuck out of our division, man.
Yeah, no, exactly.
Get him the fuck out of our division.
Well, all luck, he'll end up in the Eagles.
Oh my god! Right. So I'm gonna say I'm 50-50. I want to see who they're gonna draft.
I don't like that trade, but
I'm gonna see who they're gonna draft.
It depends.
And if we go to the playoffs and let's say if we make noise, then that first round pick is not really such a big fucking deal. So
I think the team currently constructed, that's why I didn't really care about the draft pick.
That's what I'm saying. That's why I think the Rams gave away all their picks too. Their team is already good. All right, what do we want to talk about now? Let's talk about something that we might both like. You may be more than me. What? The legalization of marijuana in New York.
Oh, hold on. Let's clap that up right now. Let's clap that up right now. Let's clap that up right now.
How do you feel? Amazing.
It is amazing, but I also think that the legalization of marijuana, when you look at the money that has been generated,
that's crazy,
in the states that is currently legal, like it's just good. It's just good business. It's just good business.
Even the CBD stores are making a killing.
Ironically, I think the financial pressure from the pandemic is going to nationally legalize it faster than anyone expected. Yep. The financial pressure from the pandemic is they have to start considering all revenue streams.
Yeah. So cocaine next?
No. Cocaine is not. Cocaine is not going to be legal. No. Yo, Mash, what's up? Yo, he's laughing. Cocaine will not be legal. Cocaine's a hell of a drug. Yeah.
But the thing is that now.
Well, hold up. Wait. Technically, isn't cocaine already legal? Is it Oxycontin?
Bruh.
Bro. Wait. No. Don't bra me.
I don't know,
bro. Oxys are freaking, like, that's legal.
I don't know if Oxy's cocaine, bro.
Bro, that is about as close to it as it can be. It's about as close to it as it can be.
Cocaine is an upper. That mother shit's a downers. You're gonna fucking be sleeping.
Yeah, you're right. I'm just saying. They put a little spark up on Greene and Central.
Cuomo needs that butt ASAP. Hey,
yeah,
he
man.
need to do something because he about to get the fuck about it.
Nah, he's not, bro. He's not, man.
No,
they keep trying. It's hilarious.
No, I don't think he's gonna get out of evil. I don't think he's gonna get out.
Of course not. Because look at what.
But
So how you pivot from?
But you know his
how you
career is over.
pivot from? You pivot. No, it's not. No, it's not. This is not any. It's not sexting. It's not. There was nothing overly inappropriate. You look at what they're trying to hit him with now. He got his family allowed to be tested when you couldn't really get tested.
Dude.
Bro, if you're the governor, that's called special privilege. I'm going to utilize that too if I'm the governor. I want to make sure my family's okay.
But now they're nitpicking.
They are nitpicking. That's
him.
It just proves my point.
But his career's over, bro.
His career is not
He's
over.
never
You're
gonna be one of the-
crazy.
he's never gonna be one of
It's
the
not over. Bro, we just watched somebody become the president after grabbing it. Like, come on, bro.
All right, now, pause it.
Yeah, come on, bro. We just watched somebody rise to the top of the political.
But that's I think his career's over, bro.
Bro, no way.
I think
man.
he's gonna be the governor. He's gonna play it out.
Cuomo is not the new Anthony Weiner because the new Anthony Weiner was showing his wiener.
Yeah.
There's a difference. There's a difference, bro. Anthony Weiner was showing his wiener. There's a difference.
That's a big fact. That's a big fact.
Yeah, bro. Come on, because he touched a fat girl on the shoulder, bro. Come on, man. Come on. We got to stop this, bro. We got to stop this over sensitizing of, like, come on, bro. He touched a fat girl on the shoulder and all of a sudden it's inappropriate. Come on, man.
Oh, man. I ain't gonna front. I think half of these women that made these allegations, they wanted him to do fucking. He ain't fucking. That's why they feel some type of way.
I don't know if it's that. Oh, you think maybe he wanted to play with his nipple
that's the
ring?
man in me.
They
That's
probably
the
wanted
man.
to touch his nipple ring, and he said no.
Well, Anita, oh my God, the OG is in the building.
Where? Oh, Anita was good.
How you doing?
See, even Anita knows they need to leave him alone. Thank you.
How you doing?
Thank you, Anita.
How you doing?
Trump did worse. Exactly. That is my point.
Trump,
Listen, Anita. The girls are mad because they wanted to touch his nipple ring and he didn't allow it. All right, that's all that happened.
Man, I think they're just coming from.
They were like, "Oh, can I flip your ring?" He said no.
Yo, but listen. All right, let's get back. We go track. With legalizing marijuana, now you can't sell that shit illegally. That's federal time now. If you get caught selling like an ounce or some shit like that, that's Fed time now because they're taxing the marijuana now.
If they're taxing, then yeah.
Because if it becomes legalized and they start opening up these shops,
yeah,
you can't. You can do what the fuck you want.
Yeah. So first of all, let's be clear. There's always going to be a market for illegal drugs. Underground drugs, whatever you want to call it. There's always going to be a market for
like
that.
the bootleg cigarettes.
Why?
But it's the same shit, taxation.
How many cigarettes were coming from the South?
That was crazy.
Why? Because you could get 2 packs for the price you paying for one. So there's always going to be a market for that. Let's be real. There's always going to be a market for that. But the fact that the government or the states are able to capitalize off of that money. Because listen, I don't know about you, but driving down Myrtle under Central train station, bro, it's like 75 potholes in a 2-block radius. All right, it's crazy. Driving down Myrtle is like blah, 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 blah. You can't drive like all these streets, bro. The roads are hard.
Yes,
so take some of that marijuana money and fix the roads, please. Fix the roads.
All right, moving on. Did you hear about Trina?
We definitely talking about that.
Yeah. But listen, we're not gonna slander little Kim no more on this show. I'm not gonna do that.
No, especially not on this topic.
I'm not gonna
especially not on this topic.
I'm sorry. I don't know. I don't even think I know 3 songs by Trina.
Oh, how did we get kicked off? That is not cool.
What,
are we still on the other Instagram?
IG?
Yeah, we got kicked off of one IG.
Yeah, we're on mine. We're still on mine.
Okay, all right.
I know you want to try to get it back in while I elaborate on
this.
Yeah,
yes, please. Touch on this.
Not because I'm a New Yorker, but I really don't know shit about Trina, bro. Matter of fact, while you do that, I'm about to Google Trina's greatest hits. I don't even know what the fuck. I don't even know what she was.
I know a couple of Trina songs. Obviously, I love music. I definitely know a couple of Trina songs. But let's.
I don't know shit about Trina. I guess I'm a chauvinist. I don't be knowing a lot about none of these female rappers or female artists at all. Does that make me a horrible person? Pull over, look back at me. Here we go.
I think one of her biggest ones was the one with Ludacris.
I know. This is how much I don't know. You know what song I know about her?
What?
You know,
That's not really her. That's Trick Daddy.
I know, but that's the only. That's what I'm telling you. That's
All right.
it is.
So you get a.
That's like the only song. I know.
But so that was my whole point. Like I thought it was funny because she was like, "Oh, nobody got back to me." Yeah, nobody got back to you because your catalog is doo doo. Matter of fact, you don't even have a catalog.
Yeah, dude.
You don't even have a catalog. You got a mixtape.
Yeah. I would like I would like. I'm not gonna lie. I would like Lil' Kim and Remy Ma. I think Lil' Kim, Remy Ma, and Foxy Brown, the three of them, can't fuck with Nicki Minaj's catalog together.
Yeah, but so Nicki's a superstar.
I'm talking about
one.
Them three. I'm talking about their catalogs together.
Don't
Can't fuck with
disrespect.
Nicki.
You're disrespecting Lil' Kim right now.
Nah, I won't.
You talk about me and her potato head self, but all right,
yo,
Lil' Kim's catalog is serious.
Nah,
I don't care who wrote it. I don't care.
If you on our page now, you can see I actually posted like 17, 18 songs. I thought that was dope from her, and I know she probably got more. So I'm not giving her the slander. I'm just saying Nicki would destroy her. As for Trina, get the fuck out.
But
of
Nicki
here,
would destroy. They're two different eras. They're two different eras. But it doesn't matter who Nicki goes against. She's gonna win. Nicki's gonna win.
I remember too. So Ice thinks that Usher is untouchable in this fucking versus shit.
I don't think he's untouchable.
You said he's untouchable. You said he's untouchable. You said the only one that can fuck with him is a guy that's been blackballed and blacklisted. And I agree. I think nobody can fuck with the guy you were talking about, which is R. Kelly. I don't think anybody can beat R. Kelly, but R. Kelly is a blasphemous name to talk right now after all the allegations and everything that happened.
Whoa, wait. First of all, who were they discussing going up against Usher, and that's what got the reaction?
Right.
Who are you
Nobody
saying possibly?
I said, remember. Okay, I remember. I'm going to get into the details before I say the name.
Yes.
Remember, when you do verses, it's not a complete catalog.
Yeah, it's 20
It's
songs. 20 songs. 20 songs.
And
20
ironically,
songs.
his last name is Songs.
20 songs.
Is Songs.
His last name could
I
be
think
I wrote all the songs.
I think Trigger Trey get Usher out of here.
No.
Trey get him out
No.
of here, bro.
And I'm a big fan of Trey Songz. No.
I think Trey gets him out of here.
No.
You know,
No.
Guys,
Guys,
said Chris Brown's the only one that can get him.
put it in the chat right now. If you think Trey Songz even has a chance in a versus against Usher,
Trey Songz gonna kill him.
you and Josh, y'all both gonna get hit with the. No, it's not happening, bro. No way. Thank you. No way.
Yeah, all right, whatever.
No way. No
You're
way.
a liar.
Trey Songz
Madge,
gets him out of here.
what is wrong with you, Madge? J. Cole's a hip hop artist, bro, not an R&B. You're a DJ, Madge. What's wrong with you, bro?
That's for Mash.
Madge, yeah, you getting hit. Yes, you getting hit with that.
That's
bro.
for you. What the fuck are you talking about, bro?
Come
Yeah, you
on.
losing
What's the
your
matter
mind.
with you?
You losing your mind, bro.
Versus is R&B, hip hop.
You know this. What I want verses to do is I want verses to do old versus new. When I say new, I don't mean like these new guys, but I mean like somebody from
maybe like
Perfect example.
the 90s versus 2000s.
2000. Perfect
or
example.
Okay.
Perfect example. I think they should do Maxwell versus The Weeknd.
Yeah, it's almost like
Live
Drake.
band.
It's almost like Drake versus Jay-Z. I think that would be.
I think Drake should go against Lil Wayne.
Nah, I think.
I don't know if anybody can really fuck with Hove's catalog.
I think Drake could give him a strong 20.
We were talking about the
I
GOAT.
think Drake will give him a strong 20.
but
I know Jay will win.
But to go, no, and I'm not saying Jay will win. Drake might have him, but I'm saying for the vibe of the night, I think it'll be a better vibe if he went against.
Chris said they better bring out Neo.
They already did. Neo already battled.
Yeah, Neo already battled.
He battled. What's his name?
Dream, I think it was.
Dream.
Right?
He battled
Yeah,
Dream.
yeah,
He battled
Dream.
Dream.
And that's a good battle
Before it was
because they
big.
both,
and they both writers.
they both have written
Their pen
amazing
is crazy.
songs. Yeah,
That's crazy.
yeah.
But I think the only one that goes undefeated in the verses that nobody can battle is probably R. Kelly.
Of course, R. Kelly.
Of
course, R. Kelly.
Because
of
remember,
course,
the rules in verses is if you
It's
wrote a
20
song, you can play it too. So it doesn't have to be your song.
It doesn't even matter. It could just be R. Kelly songs.
Like,
and he's still gonna win.
I didn't know that. I didn't know Jadakiss wrote Biggie Diddy's verse on Victory.
I mean, I could have bet that.
No, I'm just saying, but he played it.
Yeah.
So the rules are if you doing the
wrote
song,
it,
you can play it.
Yeah.
I think I'll get everybody out of here. But I like Trace's chances against. Yo,
Usher. I think Drake will give a better battle than you think. And for real, bro. Like serious.
I think I ain't gonna front. Drake might get Hove out of here. It depends what it's like with Jada and Fab.
I wouldn't say get him out of here.
It's like with Jada and Fab, right?
But it's just right now, like a lot of his recent shit slaps.
Can we agree? Can we agree that Fab has a more variety in his catalog than Jadakiss?
Yes.
But Jadakiss won the battle because of the way he went with it. But Fab could have easily went somewhere else with it.
Well, I also think so. Yeah, I felt like Fab held his punches.
I don't know if you saw it.
I felt like Fab held his punches, and Jada was fading.
Yeah, he was drunk.
It was like an episode of Me and You, and you was. Oh man! And Mr. Tito's over here.
Yo,
Mr. Tito's.
I pissed on his wee wee pad, bro. I missed the whole toilet and pissed on the wee wee pad.
Hold on. Let me paint that picture for you. Toilet, right? Big toilet. Miss the toilet. Piss on the wee wee pad next to the toilet. How does that happen? I don't know.
Charlie Wilson made R. Kelly. First off, it don't matter who made anybody.
Like, it doesn't really matter. R. Kelly is still R. Kelly.
If the student outdoes the master, it don't fucking matter.
Facts.
Because
facts. Because that you could just keep going back and back and back.
Because R. Kelly said from Lenny Williams too. Like it's a lot of things.
Yeah.
So, but do you like the idea I'll tell you about Maxwell versus Weeknd with a live band? And let them sing off?
Yeah. I definitely like that.
That would be so ill.
The issue with that, so I'm hoping that Versus stays. The way it is right now, it looks like it's going to stay. But I'm hoping that this becomes maybe different types of concerts.
Yeah. You know they're doing Red and Meth, right?
Yeah.
For 420 is Red and Meth.
Ironically, legalize marijuana. Yeah, that makes sense, right? Yeah. Legalize marijuana.
No,
and then you got Red and Meth doing the verses.
I saw that the next one up is SWV versus Escape.
Yes, which is also going to be amazing. You know how many songs? Remember you said the pen.
Oh, she wrote. Tia's wife and Tiny wrote mad shit.
It depends if they get if they get the clearance for some of the.
When I see Escape, I think about that Biggie line. Them ugly ass Escape bitches.
No, yeah.
Everybody, move your body. Got Whitney Houston boosted from Bobby.
I mean, there's no doubt about it. But regardless of the fact, you're talking about two legendary R&B groups.
But I don't. Again, I don't know if it's my biasness or whatever. I don't know 20 songs from both of them.
Now you see that, damn, you got to step. I'm disappointed because I thought you like R&B. How could you say that about SWV?
But I can't relate to SWV. I can't relate to female vocalists, bro. The only SWV song I know is the shit for Free Willy.
Yo, you know what? It's sad. This is International Women's Month, right?
I ain't a fucking woman.
And every time we talk about female artists, you're not giving them their props.
I don't know
you're not giving them their props.
No, hold up. I know. All of Alicia Keys is my baby. Rihanna, Mary J, even Beyonce. I know they stick catalogs.
How do you know these other early '90s
Mariah
R&B?
Carey.
First of all, SWV. I guarantee you, if you all those names you mentioned were inspired.
The only SWV song I know is from the Free Willy soundtrack.
You lucky we can't play. I would play songs just. Yo, thank you, Ant. Yo, he's bugging. Hold on. He's bugging.
I'm not saying I don't know SWV songs. I know their songs, but I don't know 20 fucking songs by them.
Just
Did you see Brandy versus Monica?
That was amazing. You didn't like that one? I thought it was good. You didn't like it? No. I get what you're saying. You're upset because there was a couple of songs that were like, but there was some bangers and you had to nitpick.
Everybody that does a verses has bangers.
Of course.
Everybody, they have to have a couple bangers at least. So you're gonna get head cracked once in a while. But 20 fucking songs that are good, come on, really?
It's hard.
That's 40 songs. It's very hard.
It's not.
So that they shouldn't be on that platform then.
Wait, you don't think Brandy and Monica were worthy of that platform?
I'm not saying they weren't worthy. I'm saying it was even tough for them, and I think they're bigger artists than both SWV and Escape.
No, but I can see how this battle comes about because of the rules that you just spoke about.
20 versus 20.
20 versus 20, and being able to, if you wrote something. Because.
But I think the girls are going to be singing and shit like that. Like Patti LaBelle versus Anita Baker was dope.
Voices though. I don't know. This is gonna be.
If Patti LaBelle and Anita Baker could fucking sing, and they're like in their 70s,
yeah,
80s.
but there's a difference. They come from an era where you take care of your voice, you take care of the things that pays the bills, and they was still touring. They still getting money. Now these groups, nobody, like you said, nobody really. It's hard when you're an independent artist. It's a lot easier to maintain and keep.
Nobody want to see SWV versus Escape Ice. Get the fuck out of here, bro. Sorry.
I'm gonna disagree with you. Actually, look at Ghostface and Raekwon.
They didn't get out of views either.
That's what that was terrible. I guarantee.
It was good though.
So look,
I liked it.
They couldn't hit 500K.
No,
I guarantee you. SWV and Escape not only hit 500, they might touch a mil. Easy.
We can make another bet on that, but I'm not
wearing
no fucking Yankee paraphernalia no more. Get the fuck out of here.
He's tired of losing bets to me.
No, the crazy shit about it, I lost the bet. I had to wear the Yankee hat. Then from there, I went to the in-laws' house. I stood over. I didn't have clothes, so that fucking Yankee hat was on my head for the whole fucking weekend. Fuck that. Exactly. Yes, nigga. That shit had me pissed.
Oh man,
I'm not losing no more bets in this fucking joke.
I'm done.
Yo, but on our verses, they have something that says rematch.
They have something that says.
So a versus, if you go to the versus page, they have all the upcoming things, and then they blurred it out. But they had the dates, so you see the dates, but you don't see the people. So it's like this is what it is, and then little by little they're like showing off who's gonna be. But one of them says rematch. Out of the verses, who has a big enough catalog to do a rematch? I think it's Jada and Fab.
Yes, they do.
Maybe Teddy Riley and Babyface, but they already went twice. The first time it fucked up, they went again to do it.
Oh, I didn't see. They redid that.
Yeah,
that was an epic fail. Okay, all right.
By the way, Swizz Beatz was on the radio. He said because of that epic fail, Dre backed out. Dr. Dre supposedly was going to come in at the end of the show and say, I want all the smoke. Who wants it? But because the sound check was so fucked up, so he said it on Power, on Breakfast Club. He said because the sound check was so fucked up, Dre came to them and said, yo, I can't do it.
Yeah, y'all got to get your shit together.
He was like, I got to get your shit together. I made my career based on the quality of the sound.
Yeah,
I cannot have a forum where the fuck it'll ruin my credibility.
Well, not only that, I mean, I feel like I don't know if Dre has a strong 20.
Now you're smoking crack.
20.
Yeah.
Listen to what I just said. 20.
Yeah. Remember, he just production.
He didn't write. Oh, so he's allowed to do. So if he
anything you put your hands on.
If he did, okay, no, that changes everything. Okay, never mind.
Eminem, 50 Cent.
No, but that's what I said. That's what I said.
Dogg, that NWA.
I was thinking about just Dre tracks that he rapped on.
Kendrick Lamar.
I'm just thinking about Dre's tracks that he rapped on. He's not a rapper. I know.
You know who's another one that I don't think, and it was supposedly, Swizz said he didn't want to say who he was in a battle, but the rumor was it would have been Dre versus Diddy.
Okay. I like that. They're both not really artists.
Diddy's another person,
but Diddy's not.
I don't think could lose. I don't think Diddy could lose.
I don't want to like say Diddy doesn't get his like production credits, but
dude, Diddy is on R. Kelly's level when it comes to music. Like I don't know how many people could get Diddy. Diddy has.
Do you think it was him though? Because the more information comes out, it feels like he just had the right people around him.
But I think, remember, Diddy, this whole shit be sponsored by Ciroc and all that shit. So I don't see why Diddy wouldn't be involved in it. And then who better to bring Diddy out?
Yeah.
They're both icons in hip hop.
Yeah, that makes sense. If you're gonna put it, I mean, yeah, that.
In this thing we call hip hop, how many billionaires we have in hip hop? 3, 4 maybe. You got Jay, Dre, Diddy, and Kanye now. And Kanye made his money. We talked about it last week because of fashion. So why wouldn't $1 billion go?
I'm starting with my tech support again.
I'm saying why wouldn't $1 billion go against another billionaire?
No, and they makes perfect sense because they're not really rappers.
No, it's gonna be their production credit.
Yeah, it's gonna be.
But if you're talking about songs that they actually rapped on, Diddy got a fucking montaña on music, bro. He could play that fucking the family.
He can.
He could play that the family album, and it's like fucking 10, 15 songs.
He can, but but I think Dre destroys him.
Nah, I don't think anybody can destroy Diddy. I don't agree.
I think Dre destroys him.
I don't agree.
You talking about
Diddy like young chicks?
Just the Chronic and the Chronic 2001. That's it,
dude. But remember, Diddy got all the Biggie songs.
Yes,
Dirty Money.
but what? He's not spitting.
112.
At least Dre's rapping on the Chronic. Dre's rapping on the Chronic.
That fucking in the Family album. He went crazy on that. All of the Benjamins is on there.
Guys, Diddy or Dre? Diddy or Dre? Yo, we need to start putting up a poll in this and start getting Diddy or Dre.
I don't,
Diddy or Dre?
I got
man.
Diddy, bro.
I got
Papa
Dre. I'm
Diddy,
sorry.
Pop.
I got Dre, and it's not even close, honestly.
Nah, man. It depends what type of music you got. Diddy
Diddy
has
Dre,
a pop.
I think Dre's songs mean more to hip hop.
I can't give you that. Without Diddy, there's no Biggie, bro.
I know. It hurt. I love Biggie. You said it yourself. I think he's number one for me.
Yeah, I don't do that.
And you don't agree with it.
I don't.
I still say Dre over Diddy, hands down.
I can't. I'm not. Because I think Diddy for music, period. Everybody, I know Dre got a lot. But remember, it's not about how much you have. It's 20 songs.
They said Drake because he never fell off the motorcycle. That's funny. I like that. Most people won't get that joke. I like that. That's funny. That's funny. That video is still great though. I love that song. Yeah, no. We can't do that. We're not copyright strike. Copyright strike.
It came out of my mouth. We didn't play it. So,
yo, Ant. That's what I'm saying. You like Dre. Without Dre, you don't have Snoop. You don't have Eminem. You don't have. I mean, it just nah.
All I gotta
It's
say,
Dre.
without
Man.
Diddy, there's no Biggie.
I know that.
That's all I gotta say.
I know that.
Without Diddy, there's no 112.
But look at the tree from Dre, bro, and you understand what I'm saying.
Without Diddy, there's no French Montana. That's all I gotta say.
Who the hell cares about French Montana? Get the
With no Diddy, there's no Red Cafe.
Get out of here.
Moving on. All right, we talked about this off.
That actually proves my point. He's known for signing a bunch of one-hit wonders.
Yo, you gotta relax. What's my man? G Depp was the man, bro. G Depp was the man. All right.
Get out of here, bro. Get out of here, bro.
Moving on. We said that we're gonna try to touch either a TV show or a movie every episode.
Facts.
To talk about it, to review it.
Facts.
So this week, can we agree? We saw the Justice League.
Yes, I'm gonna pivot for 1 second. Anthony, nobody cares about Shine. So no Diddy, no Shine. Guess what? Nobody cares. Nobody cares.
All right. Now I'm gonna make a bold statement. I don't know if you're gonna agree on it. Okay. I believe this last movie was better than the Avengers.
Wow.
Because Endgame, hold on.
Wow.
Infinity Wars and Endgame is one movie put together, 6.5 hours.
Yeah.
So 6.5 hours is one movie.
Yeah.
The Justice League was 4 and 4.5.
Snyder cut.
The original was. I don't even know what made them come out with that original. I wish I didn't see the original.
Yeah.
Because then I would have been like, this shit was off the hook.
Yeah.
The detail in it, the fight scenes.
Yep.
The darkness. It was an adult movie. It was a fan. It was a very.
Yeah.
And then at the end, when he added those 2 extra clips, when you saw the joke. By the way, spoiler alert again. We've said this before. This is our fucking show. If you didn't watch the movie, fuck you. All right. All right. Joker at the end. That scene was ill.
Yeah, it definitely was. I just there was like little things that kind of like I understood why he did it, but I didn't agree with it. The 4:3 cut, I don't like.
That I didn't like.
That I did not like. So we agreed there. That I didn't like.
But he was trying to get aesthetically. He was trying to get a certain visual.
So guys, for those who don't know, and you may not know, because if you saw the original Justice League, you might have just been like, I don't want to see that shit again. But they did a Snyder cut, man, and
it's on HBO Max.
He was the original director, and they had a lot of disagreements. So the production actually ended up continuing, and they redid all his scenes.
This is what happened. All right, so at the end of the movie, it says this is dedicated to Autumn. So Autumn was his daughter. She committed suicide at 20 years old.
Ooh, I didn't know that.
So while he was producing the movie and fighting with Warner Brothers to do certain scenes, like he wanted to have Green Lantern in it, and they said no. So the guy that did Martian Manhunter, when he came out and he happened to be the army guy or something like that, he was actually supposed to be Green Lantern. So he was going to have Green Lantern and Martian Manhunter in the movie. They told him you cannot have Green Lantern because we don't know what we're doing with Green Lantern. That's why Green Lantern wasn't in the movie. But there was a Green Lantern in the movie when they were going to war, and that guy got his thing. But
you have to have Green Lantern in the movie. Just his powers alone.
But what he was explaining it. Once his daughter died, he said, "Fuck it, I don't even give a shit anymore. Take the movie. I'm out. I'm done."
Yeah.
He had a 5-movie contract. So you have Superman.
Yeah.
You have Batman versus Superman. You have Justice League, and it was gonna be Justice League 2 and 3. So when you watch Justice League, it makes Batman versus Superman and Superman better movies because they weren't great movies.
Yeah.
But when you watch the Snyder Cut Justice League, it's a continuation. It's a flow.
Yeah, exactly.
So now when you watch those other movies, even though I don't think those movies were that great, but it flows now. So
I thought Superman versus Batman wasn't that bad.
I know it wasn't great. It was
Wonder
Woman. I think Wonder Woman stole the show in that movie.
Yeah,
even her music.
But you got to remember why, because they're building her up.
Because she was gonna. But this is what happened. So if you noticed, in the original Justice League, not the Snyder Cut, everything was Aquaman. Aquaman was in the big scenes because even in the Snyder Cut, he doesn't really have a lot of newer things. Everybody else does. Yeah. Because his movie was coming out.
Yeah.
So Warner Brothers was like doing a money grab thing. So he did an interview. In his interview, he explained what his plans were for the next 2 movies. So what he was gonna do was, that's why that Joker scene, that was what's gonna happen. So what happens is, Superman goes to fight a dark side.
Yeah.
Now I'm gonna get on my nerd comic shit, but I read the article.
No, but that's good because I wasn't like a comic book person, ironically, but I watched all these movies
and they're fantastic.
Yeah.
So Darkseid, Superman goes to fight Darkseid, and he tells, or to fight somebody, and he tells Batman, watch Lois. What happens is Batman disregards that, and Lois dies. When Lois dies, Superman takes heed to that, and he becomes a villain.
Yeah,
that was the second movie, which was the next movie up, and then it was gonna be them fighting Superman and how everybody dies. Then he was gonna use Flash, like if you watch the TV show, I think they have it. It's called Flashpoint, where Flash can move, and he showed it.
Yeah,
when he can move through time, he can stop time and reverse it. He was gonna use Flash, I guess, similar to Avengers when they went back in time and changed shit. And in this one, which is part 3 now, because it was Justice League. The one we have, part 2 would be with Superman going crazy. Part 3 would be Flash goes back in time and tells Batman, if you don't fucking save her, he's going to go do this. Batman gives up his life for Lois.
To save Lois, okay.
Lois ends up being pregnant. This is what Snyder said. I was
From Batman?
No.
Oh, okay.
Oh, yeah. No. From Batman.
I was like, yo, what kind of hood shit is this?
Lois ends up getting pregnant from Batman, right? When he supposedly they became love interests when Superman was dead.
Ooh, okay.
When Batman dies, Lois has the baby. That baby, they end up raising him to be Batman, and that was going to be the final chapter of the Justice League. So he's going to be the next Batman. It would have been, I think, Bruce Kent, and then he was going to be the Batman. This is what Snyder's idea was for the next 2 movies. I'm like, that's shit is fucking
that's
dope,
some wild
bro.
Shit. Yeah.
How the fuck Warner Brothers don't sign off on that? This is great.
I mean, I can understand why they didn't sign off on it. What I can't understand is like,
and Deadpool doing so great being a rated R movie.
Yeah.
Why wouldn't you drop it as a rated R movie? Deadpool did fucking fantastic, and Deadpool I believe dropped before Justice League.
Well, they didn't envision. I don't think they envisioned the $1 billion box office with a rated R movie, and I could understand that. It's hard to envision $1 billion movie. I know.
Blade did it.
It's hard to envision.
Blade and Deadpool did it. They both rated R.
No, Blade never hit $1 billion.
Well, Blade hit a shit ton of money, bro.
I'm curious if they hit $1 billion. That's crazy. I don't think they hit $1 billion. That's a lot.
I wouldn't be surprised, bro.
No, I know. I think Deadpool did, and which is
Deadpool definitely did.
Yeah, that's crazy in itself, right there.
No, Blade.
The language in Deadpool is bananas.
Yeah, Blade cost $40 million to make and made $130 million. So yeah. But you still.
Yeah, it is. It's a lot of
almost
money.
tripled your money. Almost tripled it. Did you triple it? 40, you tripled it.
Yeah.
Almost fucking almost 4 times. So. But we agree. Justice League. What was that? He said whistle.
He said whistler tits.
Oh, that's my man's side. Grab it up inside.
Whistler tits.
Grab it up inside. Yeah, he was.
That's funny.
Yeah, that's my man's side.
Well, we getting off. Let's
Justice League. What do you take on Justice League?
All right. So for those that don't know, we were just saying
we talk about our movie.
They finally released the original vision of what Snyder had
for Justice League.
And I definitely
it's a must watch, guys.
It's absolutely a must watch. And I think it's I agree with you. It's 100 times better than the original. Yeah. And I wish it was the original. My only complaint, and Josh agrees on this. Yeah. I don't like. He wanted this like old school feel, and he went to this this old school 4x3. Think of it like an Instagram photo like size. It wasn't widescreen. It wasn't, the new.
So if you got a big fucking TV, you got a quality
exactly.
TV.
You got a
useless.
big TV. You're
gonna have the same quality of watching it on your phone as you watching it on the fucking
TV. Am I
TV.
watching a VHS?
I will suggest one thing. Don't watch it at like midnight. Don't watch it like 10 o'clock at night.
Yeah.
Watch that shit in the afternoon because it's a long fucking movie, bro. That shit is long as fuck. Pause.
That's a shot at me. I started watching it.
Yo, me too. I passed out.
I started watching it, and I woke up on the sofa like, what happened? Dude, I had to finish watching it the next day. But let me tell you, it did not change how good that was. It was completely amazing.
I watched it, and when you watch it, it's chapters. So it's like 1, 2, 3. I got to chapter 4, and I passed out. And when I
you made it further than me. I think I fell asleep on chapter 1 or 2.
Remember, I was here. I was fired up. I took all the fucking Red Bulls. I went home. I was up as hell.
Tito's.
Tito's and Red, right? So I went. No, I wasn't drinking last week. Was that? It was the week before.
No, it wasn't last week. It was the week before.
But last week was adjusted.
Yeah.
So I made it to chapter 4. Usually I have this rule: if I fall asleep during the movie, that movie's fucking dirt. But I watched. That's my rule. That's a dumb rule, but that's my rule.
That's a dumb rule. So I fall asleep on everything, bro.
Me too. That's
a dumb rule, bro.
I fall asleep on everything too. That's dumb rule. But I fell asleep, and I fell asleep knowing. I fell asleep watching some dope shit. Like I was like, that shit was mad interesting. I fell asleep because I'm an old fat man. If not, I would have still haven't watched that shit. And I immediately woke up and I watched it, and I was like, this shit is incredible, bro.
It is. I don't think you fell asleep because you're an old fat man.
Yes, that's why. I
think you fell asleep because you work, bro. I don't know if you mentioned this before, but you work, bro. You work.
You end up at 6 o'clock in the morning trying to watch a movie at 2 o'clock in the morning. It usually doesn't work out. Drake, I don't know about this. You put it on the list.
No, I did because it is hilarious.
Drake to sell an $80 candle that smells like him?
Yeah, this talks that Drake is going to release a candle. I guess he's going to sell it in the OVO store. A $80 candle, all right? It's not $80, all right, it's a candle, $80. The candle is supposedly going to smell like Drake.
How the fuck do you smell like somebody?
I don't know what that is supposed to be. But who's buying this candle?
Obsessed motherfuckers, man.
Or there may be some females in the shower.
I bet you it sells out.
Smelling the candle.
I bet you it sells out. Listen, you have people that buy fucking towels that somebody wiped their sweat on for fucking $100,000.
I need to know who's paying $80 for a candle that smells like Drake. And then think
about it. On a human, right? What gives off odor on a human? Underarms. Ball sacks.
So you think it's gonna be? You think it's gonna be like a scratch and sniff candle? Like,
and a human gives off smell in certain areas.
Like, is it Drake after he sweated playing basketball, or is it Drake after?
Ladies, I'm selling an $80 candle of the scent from the bottom of my balls. Enjoy. Get the fuck out of here, bro.
No, now the funny thing is there are gonna be some females
For
that
sure.
are gonna flick
No, it's
the
gonna
bean.
sell out.
They're gonna flick the bean, all right, smelling the candle. All right, they're gonna flick the bean, smelling the candle. Okay, I want to know who is going to be smelling this candle. All right,
I want to know who's gonna be buying the candle. Like if I come over here and you got a Drake candle there,
I may have to get it just for the show.
Dude.
We may have to get it just for the show.
you better get it for aesthetic looks.
Yeah, no,
turn the shit on.
we have to do a review.
Yo, what if it
We'll
smells
do a
fucking
review
good?
of
What if it
this.
smells really good, bro?
Yo, I will give him his props.
Yo, like
I'll give him his props because there's been failed. Listen, I smelt the MJ cologne. That it smelled like toilet water. It was pretty bad.
Of course, you saw Boomerang, right?
Yeah.
She was like, "You gotta smell like the pussy." Remember she? And she took her fucking panties off and she put it in his face.
Yo,
You gotta smell like
Yo.
the pussy.
yeah. That's one of my favorite movies, by the way.
Yeah, that was the
Boomerang is
Remember?
hilarious.
What's her name?
Yeah.
Grace Jones?
Oh,
Is that
Grace
Grace
Jones.
Jones?
Yes, that was Grace Jones.
You
That
gotta
was Grace
smell
Jones.
It has to smell like the pussy. I want it to smell like
Yo.
the pussy.
Yo, he was tight.
Yeah,
He
put
was
her
tight.
face-
He was
He
tight.
took her panties, so she took the
He
panties
was
and put it in his face.
tight. Oh man,
Good movie, good movie.
it's gonna smell like Drake's wheelchair in the grass. It's gonna smell like used bus seats.
Fuck.
Like dirty bus seats.
All right, moving on. All right. What else you want to talk about?
$80 candle though. That like yo. Listen, we gotta clap it up, yo. Drake is getting his money. Drake is getting the bags out here. All right,
Definitely getting the bag.
all right.
Definitely getting
Drake
the bag.
is getting the bags. You sell an $80 candle, bro.
Definitely
Drake,
getting
yo,
the bag. All right. Yeah, fuck you, Drake. Let me hold some. I need $5.
for real.
Another shooting in Colorado.
Yeah,
I didn't hear
man.
about it. You have it on that.
The reason I want to talk about this because
Like Columbine type
I
shooting?
saw. So it wasn't a school. Thank God, it wasn't a school. But it was another. First of all the shootings in Colorado have happened like I think within a 20-mile radius, which is crazy. So Columbine, all these like different shootings that have happened in Colorado are like
The fuck is in
around
the water,
each
bro?
other. That's what I'm saying. Like, what the hell's in the water over there? And they're all AR-15s. The part that had me bugging was, I'm not a big Twitter person, but I'll occasionally go just to see what's going on. The NRA has a Twitter account. Yo, bro, there's like no respect. Like the NRA was like proudly like, no, we stand for like
The guns, yeah.
yeah, and they didn't care. It's
But
like
I'm
care.
not gonna lie though. Like I don't. Like I said, I actually posted something on my page. I don't own a gun, but to piggyback on what you were saying with the gun things, and it has anything to do with this shooting. Did you hear that Biden wants to pass a law that if the cops or anybody thinks that you have some kind of firearm, they can come into your house without a warrant?
Nah, that's wild. That's wild. Because who's that? Who? First of all, this is as stupid. Like when you look at it, it sounds like smart now, right? With all this gun issues going on. But think about Bill Clinton's presidency, right? Where they talk about building all these new jails. Who suffered for that? Right? Minorities. If this law passes that Biden is talking about, that's going to affect who? That's almost like stop and frisk all over again, but a national stop
bro.
and frisk.
Yes. It's not even that. All right, so the whole thing about getting a warrant is to protect your privacy and your home.
Yeah, facts.
So who's to say the cops are going to say, or the police officer, whoever any authority, who's to say they can just kick in your door and say?
That's my point.
It's just like when they you met a description, or
Yeah, exactly.
I thought you had a
fit
weapon.
description.
You fit a description.
Exactly.
It's the same bullshit.
Get the bro.
That's nuts.
You fit a description.
You're a liar.
Get the. Come on, bro.
You won't say it. I say,
Come on, bro. Get the fuck out of here, bro.
Yo, but it's insane. And the thing is that's not even fuck law. That's in the Constitution. That's an amendment. Right to bear arms. You're gonna. So now you're gonna. He wants to limit guns.
I'm not against guns. I'm against assault rifles, bro. Like,
Yeah.
there's no like. First of all,
What the fuck you need a machine gun for? Right?
by the time you get there, bro, it's over.
Yeah.
Like, that's what I don't understand how this is even a discussion. You can't win going against somebody with an assault rifle. By the time the cops or SWAT or whoever gets there, bro, everybody's dead already.
But what do you? Hold on. So guns. right? Guns. The number one reason for guns is to protect yourself, protect your property, right?
No, the number one reason for guns is to be a jackass. I'm
talking theoretically. What it's supposed to be.
What it really is. Okay. What it's
to
supposed
protect
to
your
be.
property, to protect yourself.
Yeah, what it's supposed to be.
The second thing would be, I guess, to hunt, right?
Hunt.
But
yes.
Besides that, there's no other reason to have a gun.
So
what the fuck are you hunting with an AR-15, bro? You're not eating that shit, bro.
That's my point. That's my point.
If you shoot a fucking animal with an AR-15,
you're a shitty hunter.
No, that shit's gonna have so much buckshot in it, or what?
No, not buckshot. No, AR-15. That's an assault rifle. That's that. The bullets are like this, bro.
The fucking shell or whatever. The bullet's gonna be in that animal.
No, the hole. You mean the hole that is gonna
fuck out of here, bro?
No, I get what no. It's still ironically it's still editable. It's still edible, but I mean, the fact that you need to use an assault rifle to hunt, like you're just a shitty hunter, bro. Like you don't need an assault rifle to kill a deer, bro, or to like come on, bro.
I need an AR-15 to hunt a duck.
Come on, bro. Come on, man. Like, bro, listen. All the seriously disturbing or dark mass killings are with an assault rifle, bro. Yeah. Like, and it's too late. On every circumstance, it's too late.
Yep. I read an article where this white guy, 20 years old, was recently arrested because he met a young lady on social media or something. They don't give away her age. They said she's between 15 and 18. So he met her, and he was living under her bed for like a week or two. And he was raping her every night. And what happens is the mother ends up seeing him, catches him, and then calls the cops, and he gets arrested. Now, that's the weirdest shit I've ever heard in my life.
Yeah, wait.
Yeah.
Hold on. Yeah, so she was going and coming from the room. Something is way off there. Mom,
you're a liar.
I'm sorry. Like, what? You got to pull that story up. That don't make no sense.
Dude, man accused.
You sure it wasn't like Jeepers Creepers?
Man accused of raping teen living under her bed for 3 weeks. This happened in Ohio. 20-year-old we don't make nobody famous, so fuck him. A 20-year-old man met a girl online. She was a teenager. He knew where she was living.
Bro, he probably just climbed in her window, bro. Come on, man.
Right, supposedly, the gentleman, I said his name, so I'll say it again. Wright is his name, fuck him. Forced the girl to have sex with him. He is charged with 3 counts of sexual assault and a single count of producing child pornography. So I'm gonna say a couple things. I have a couple things I want to say. One, how the fuck did he get into the girl's room?
Yeah,
she had to invite him into the room. I don't know if that's true or not. I'm not gonna say that.
I'm gonna say he climbed in her window.
Yeah, something like that.
I'm gonna say he climbed in her window.
All right. So I think either it could go a lot of ways. If he raped her and all these allegations are true,
well, technically it's rape already because the age difference. Yeah,
so he should be thrown under the jail. Where the fuck are the parents? Who the fuck doesn't go in their kid's room for 3 weeks?
I'm not saying 3 weeks, but that's why I said I don't believe that.
3 fucking weeks?
There's no way a dude's living in the room for 3 weeks, bro. I'm sorry.
It sounds like bullshit. It sounds like
bullshit.
All right, again.
I'm going to say
you're a liar.
I don't want backlash for this.
You're not going to get backlash. That's your opinion. I feel like it's a lie.
No. What I'm about to say, I might get backlash. I think the girl had relations with this fucking guy.
Facts.
Got caught.
I'm going to agree with that.
She got caught and said, "Oh my God, he was raping me."
Yeah.
And this guy's going to jail. Now, granted, he was raping her.
That reminds me of that chick from the Bronx. She staged the whole kidnapping, so she could go. She could go get her back blown out. Get out of here, bro. Come on.
She didn't want to go to Venezuela or some shit.
Yeah, exactly. Because she was being a little puerca. Come on, bro. Come on.
I remember that story.
Come on, man.
But that's what this smells like. But he's still a son of a bitch because she's a teenager. He's 20 years old. She's 15 or something, 60 years old.
They said the radius where there's no Colorado weed. They need that weed to calm down in Colorado. It ain't working. Listen, I don't want to be that person, but let's be real here. How many of these suspects are white? I don't know. I think
these fucking insane
all these bozos with the AKs.
And for some reason, they got family from Seattle.
Yeah.
All right. In closing, what was the last two? I think we touched a bunch of everything. We touched it. I will touch on this. You know, he's behind. We'll finally caught up.
Almost.
Snowfall.
Guys, amazing show.
Guys, we told
Amazing
you to watch Justice League. It's a really good watch. Trust you. It's a long movie, so you gotta pace yourself so you can be able to watch the whole thing. Snowfall is like based on Freeway Ricky's story. Supposedly,
I wouldn't even use that. Forget that.
But if you know anything,
it's about the birth of crack. All right,
and
it's
how
about
it got distributed.
Yeah.
Throughout America. So in the movie, it pretty much says that it started in California and now it's being moved on. And then it alleges that the CIA was the one that was producing the cocaine, and they were using the money. They were using the money to fund the war.
Trafficking it.
They're trafficking the cocaine from Mexico, and they were using the money to supply the guns.
A lot of this is actually through but not only that too. So as like files started to become declassified, like a lot of this stuff actually was found out to be true. You know that, right?
Yeah.
Like, which is
of course
beyond crazy.
Of course.
But that's why I was even more interested in the show.
Supposedly the rumor is that Reagan is the guy that allowed all this cocaine to come into the U.S.
Yeah, I don't doubt it.
He flooded the market.
First of all, so you're gonna tell me that an actor who became president had something to do with cocaine coming into the country? At a time where everyone who was acting or a musician was on cocaine? No, that doesn't make any sense at all.
Have you ever? So the actor that plays the main character.
Yeah.
What's his name? I forgot his name in the
I don't know his name. I just know him by Franklin.
Franklin.
That's like Tariq. I don't know Tariq's real name, but I know Tariq.
Michael Rainey, some shit.
Yeah, I know.
I hate him. Fuck him. He killed Ghost.
He doesn't like to
kill Ghost. Fuck him. He killed Ghost. Fuck him.
But Ghost had to go, bro. You have to move on. You got to start another series.
The guy's name is Damson Idris.
Okay.
Have you ever heard him talk?
No.
Dude, he's English.
Yeah. Okay, that doesn't surprise me.
Everybody's fucking
That's
English.
been happening a lot lately. Yeah, they must be getting English actors on the cheap. I'm not even trying to be serious. I'm not even joking. I'm dead serious. There must be like a discount, like a 2-for-1 on English actors or something, because the dude that is in Star Wars,
the black guy in Star Wars,
the dude that was in Star Wars is English. I know
Idris Elba's English.
Exactly, like all these roles that are getting out there, and not only that too. The dude that played Doctor Strange, he's not from England, but he's from Europe.
A lot of them Australian too.
Ireland, I believe. Australia, like it's bugged out.
I mean, fuck it. At least as long as they do a good job.
European actors taking all the jobs, bro.
A couple of other good shows that I watch on Netflix. I don't know if you've seen them.
You didn't probably sell Snowfall.
Yo,
guys,
Snowfall.
You gotta watch Snowfall. You gotta watch Snowfall. I
actually started watching. He watches 4 seasons.
It's on FX.
It's on Hulu as well.
They on season 4, but if you like me, I started watching it on Hulu and caught up real quick. Snowfall is crazy, bro.
Gosh, it's a good watch.
Yeah, Snowfall, and I mean it's The Shy also. I don't know if you ever watched The Shy.
The Shy.
The Shy is amazing also.
I love The Shy. Did you see? I'm watching the show now. It just the season 4 is about to come out now. The Sinner.
No, but I think I heard
The Sinner
about that too.
The original season is with Jessica Biel.
Okay.
Which, if you guys don't know who Jessica Biel is, a beautiful woman. She's Justin Timberlake's wife.
Yeah, if you don't know who Jessica Biel is,
congratulations, you played yourself.
Drop that gorgeous. Her body is sick. And the first season I saw it, it's an old show. I thought it was gonna be one of those miniseries, so they have one season and it's done.
Okay.
So I watched it. It was fantastic.
Okay.
So I just happened to go on Netflix the other day and it says Sinner. I was like, that sounds familiar. They actually have 2 more seasons, so now it's 3 seasons. Very good watch.
How many of the seasons are on Netflix?
All 3 seasons.
Okay, good. Because I hate when
fucking sucks.
You get into it. And then you find out that the other season already aired, is not available, and you're like, bruh.
Season 4 is coming out soon. But yeah, Sinner's a very good show. Did you watch? You watch Queen of the South, right?
Queen of the South is awesome.
Fantastic.
Yes.
Okay, sounds good.
Queen of the South is awesome.
I just started
Wait,
watching.
is it the new one coming out?
Yeah,
I'm gonna rewatch the last season just to like be ready for it.
What else? From Netflix, Peaky Blinders is a great show.
Somebody's getting their porn collection confiscated. Guys, porn collections.
Bruh.
Listen, nobody has a porn collection anymore, bro.
I used to have a
You
crazy.
could just go on your phone, all right, get it out the way, and keep it moving. Come on, man. Nobody has porn collections anymore.
Go here, go to
Yeah. Josh just showed me his porn collection right now. You see?
All right.
Nobody has a porn collection, bro. Come on, man. What do you think? A pack of like Playboys anymore?
Who the fuck still has DVDs and Blu-rays? What the fuck?
Yo,
are you gonna
listen. As I actually, I mean, I wasn't watching it, but everybody had those like books where you like
Yes, the sleeves.
Yeah, the sleeves. I had, bro. I didn't even know. I ended up just putting them outside. I made somebody's day because it was a book full of
Movies and shit.
Well, it was a lot of movies, a lot of Blu-rays, but yes, everybody. I had
a shit ton of porn.
I had a shit ton of porn. Yeah, everybody had a shit ton of porn, bro.
I had a shit ton. I had a drawer with porn. Oh my god, you would think I was the biggest person.
So
in the world.
whoever took that book, like you could just the titles, you already knew what time it was. He was like, "Oh, it's a whole book." I hopefully that guy and his penis is okay. Because I mean,
and his prostate, fucking swollen, beating off so much.
Hopefully he's alive, bro. I don't know. Whoever took that book, I put all the stuff outside. Whoever takes it, takes it. But whoever got that book, man,
I think you said Marshawn Lattimore got arrested. I don't even know who that is. That's the Cowboys guy, right?
No. So,
was he a Cowboys defensive back or something like that?
No. I think a Browns defensive back,
yeah.
and he was a Pro Bowl defensive back.
That's why I know him. I know he
But the reason I wanted to talk about it is because he's young. He's up and coming, obviously one of the best defensive players in the league. But a lot of these young guys in the NFL, they just think they're untouchable
for receiving.
Like,
but this is some dumb shit.
No,
he got arrested for receiving stolen property. That's dumb.
No.
Fifth cornerback Marshawn Lattimore. He was on the Saints. That's what I remember him from.
Is that the most recent?
Yeah.
Okay.
March 26, 2021. Lattimore was booked into county jail on suspicion of receiving stolen property.
Oh, so then never mind. That's not it. I thought it was. I read something about.
He won the Rookie of the Year. He's been in 4 Pro Bowls. So yeah, he's definitely a good player. But listen, man.
No, that's nonsense.
I
read something about a gun,
No.
and it must have been another player.
Yeah, it's not him. I think we touched everything. We touched everything. Anything else you want? You said Issa Rae got paid and she deserves it for the. I never watched that show.
Okay,
I didn't watch it. I watched like one
That's
episode.
one show. Obviously, you gotta have some time to watch it, but it's excellent. Insecure.
It's with the 4 girls, right?
It's definitely.
That's why I didn't watch it. Like Sex in the City. Black
again,
version.
here we go again, Josh.
That bullshit.
You're not doing any of the female viewers any favors. Josh,
fuck that bullshit.
If it's a female actress, if it's an artist,
only female actress I like are important. What scumbag, bro?
So hold on, I'm gonna hit you. The thoughts of Jenkins are Jenkins and Jenkins alone, and do not represent Greene Central Podcast. That was horrible, but that was funny.
So what happened? She got a raise or something?
So no,
she writes.
no,
I know
no.
she writes the show.
She writes.
The show.
She acts. She's amazing.
Okay.
The show is actually really good. It's different. It's definitely representing minorities. It's just dope. It's just dope. You have to watch it. I knew that she was gonna get a bag. Like she had to get a bag because the show is really good.
So they renewed it.
But they gave her a bag to create content now because everybody's trying to acquire all these people to create content for the streaming. And she got paid and she deserves it. So I think we should clap it up for Issa Rae. Issa Rae is dope. Anybody gets a bag, yeah.
I'm happy
but
for her.
Issa Rae is dope. And if you guys have not seen Insecure, it's on HBO. Watch it. It's worth watching.
I'll try to
listen,
watch it.
I'm telling you.
I'm yawning thinking
No.
I'm yawning thinking about that shit.
But that's why I'm gonna hit you with
Congratulations.
Watch when you watch it, yo. There's so many.
Episode 2 and I didn't like
There's
it.
so, but that's the problem. You got to give it a chance.
Like one of the women has
You
a
have to
husband.
give it a
the
chance.
other one is like really wealthy. She has a job.
That's
She can't
you
keep a
gotta
man.
listen to me. You gotta give it a chance. Yo, there's so many relatable stories, and there's just so much funny ish that happens. Like, trust me.
I'll watch it.
Yeah,
I'll give it
bro.
a chance.
You have to watch it, bro. You have to watch it. I like watching stuff like that too because it gives you insight to the way like a woman's mind works. It's kind of bugged out.
There was another show on HBO with the white chubby girl. She wrote
Yeah,
it.
girls.
That shit is a good show. I like that
Thank
show.
you. So now you're racist. I'm sorry. You can watch that, but you can't watch Insecure. It's a black version of Girls. It's the same thing.
I watched Girls because there was a lot of fucking in it.
Yo, bro, come
You're a
on,
liar.
come on, Josh.
Yeah, you
Yo,
ever saw that
I'm
episode?
taking Josh's hood card.
You ever saw that?
He watched Girls, which is all white. It's almost like a hipster Sex in the City.
Did you
but
see,
you won't watch
I watched that.
Insecure.
Hold on. Did you see the episode where the dude nutted on her chest? She was grossed out.
So okay, if
It's funny.
it was hilarious. Then you have to watch Insecure, bro. I'm telling you right now. You
That
have to watch
show I'm
Insecure.
talking about, every fucking episode somebody's naked.
I was mad. So you know, there was supposedly it just stopped. Another one of those shows that just stopped.
Yeah, Girls just stopped. No,
Did
she
you ever
stopped.
seen
She
How to
stopped.
Make It in America?
That was fantastic.
Exactly. Another show HBO dropped the
Yeah,
ball on. HBO kills me.
Who was it? Crisp. Crisp.
Yeah,
That was the G.
Yeah, the
company
G.
made. It was Crisp.
Yo,
That
HBO
was
continues
fantastic.
to drop the ball. How to Make It in America was an
That
amazing
was
series,
fantastic.
and they dropped the
That
ball
was
on
fantastic.
that.
I like that show. I definitely like that show. Girl stopped it because the chubby chick she wrote.
She stopped.
She
She
said
didn't want
she
to write
won't
it
do it
anymore.
anymore.
Okay,
Yeah, that's
all
why it
right,
stopped.
that makes sense.
That one stopped.
They didn't give a big enough bag. That's what it
Probably
was.
not.
Yeah.
But all right, we gotta get the fuck up out of here, guys.
Guys, thank you for tuning in. Thank you for sticking with us.
Once again, Frank the Ruler, too deep. You're looking for the beat.
Guys, please hit that subscribe, hit that
Like our
follow, support us, share it. Don't get us in trouble. Don't give it to any Karens that are going to report us, please. Guys, peace, man. Peace.
What up, Bushwick? What up, Brooklyn?
Peace.